Well, I was going to comment on Liam's old sweater and make a joke that he said off air, folks, Liam's sweatshirt, he said, oh, it's older than me. I was going to make a joke that, what is it, 45 years old at this point, if it's just older than Liam. But that's not nearly as fun, depending, when you consider, Jake, what you just mentioned, a comment from one Lou Merlone. What is that?
That's Lou Merlone on X, the Everything app, referring to Roman Anthony. He said, in my opinion, we'll see him in February.
Well, technically, we did see him today in the dugout, so take that, Lou.
It's tough to argue with that.
Your mic got muted there, Liam. So we're off to a rousing edition here of Pod on Lansdowne. We've got, franchise players being considered out for the year by people very tapped in with the team. Liam, technical difficulties. It is what it is. But no, glad that you could join us for this edition of the program. That's The Witch is Dead, a.k.a. Liam. We're joined by a guy who is nervous. You don't fucking say, Jake, a.k.a. Jake. I am Ramiro Mendoza, a.k.a. Fitz. Glad you could join us for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne, the second to the last edition of the regular season, as it were. We stand here mid-September. Just a couple of weeks left. We got, what is it, Liam? 11 games? 12?
It's
11 games?
It's 12 as of tonight, but yeah.
Okay, so by the time people are listening to this, it's 11 games
11.
left.
Yeah.
Could actually even be less than 11. They could be listening to this later in the week. We have no way of knowing that.
They could be listening to it in 2 weeks. It could be 0.
Exactly.
I don't know why you would do that.
Could be 2 weeks left of games in 2026. They just wanted a throwback to where were they a year ago? You ever do that? You ever go back and listen to older Pod on Lansdowne episodes?
Always.
Never. I've literally never done that.
Liam, do you actually?
You don't want to juice our numbers, Jake?
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could do that, but
Yeah,
I've
right?
never gone back.
We're cooking.
I've never
We're
gone
cooking
back.
the books.
Fair enough.
I just leave them on during the day when I'm working.
like K-pop
Justin
stands,
Bieber.
like just streaming
Was that
over and over and
famous?
over again.
That yummy yummy. Remember that song?
Yes, yeah, Justin
do
Bieber.
remember
Yeah, when he
that.
was begging people to stream it. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
recall. Really bad
Headlining
song, by the way.
Coachella. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, what's up with that? I saw your tweet saying that's a really, really bad lineup, and the headliners leave a little to be desired. Some of the fourth or fifth bills there weren't so bad. Like the XX coming back. You don't have any love for the XX?
I like the XX. No, I mean that's Coachella, man. Like that should blow your balls off. Those lineups.
Fair enough.
We don't need to do music. We don't need to do that.
We could save it
At all.
for that.
Yeah.
That's Pod off Lansdowne a little bit. We got to get to Pod on Lansdowne, which Jake, I'll just keep it with you, man, to start this episode. Let's get right into the ball talk.
Yeah.
You're nervous.
I'm nervous. So I'm nervous.
I feel like
but
I feel like I hate to interrupt you right after I gave you the baton. I feel like we've started with Jake is nervous discourse for like the last 3 episodes. But
no, because
we're getting down to it, man. So it makes
Well, when
sense.
did Roman get hurt?
High
When did-
stakes.
I guess that was a week and a half ago, right? I think he's missed 10
September
games so
2nd
far.
or 3rd.
It was
right?
during the
Okay,
pod.
so
It
right,
sure was.
It was.
That's right.
Narv RBI double. That's cool though. I just so I guess I'm of two minds because I'm nervous like that they'll miss the playoffs. I ultimately don't really think they'll miss the playoffs. Like the more I kind of dig deep into the numbers, like the AL West teams all still play each other.
Yeah, put a pin in that. I did want to talk about that.
And
one
we'll
specific
we'll
point.
get to that. And like the more I think about it, I do think ultimately we will have a playoff spot. But I'm also kind of at peace because it really does not sound positive about Roman Anthony. And guys, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but this team's not going far at all without Roman Anthony. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. It's baseball; anything can happen. But as far as like expectations go, I don't think you can be hoping for more than like a DS appearance without Roman Anthony. I mean, right? Right?
I don't know, Liam.
Yeah,
Is he right?
and even then, it would have to be like late in the DS too, right? It wouldn't be like he's not ready for game 1. I don't know. I'm kind of with Jake in this one. Like, I think we're getting in. I wouldn't expect them to host any games of the wild card series. But
Really? You're that adamant that they wouldn't. They're one game back of the Yankees as things stand right now.
I'm not like confident in that scenario, but it wouldn't take a lot to.
No, I don't want to take a lot, but I just with like the injuries and like the offense has just not looked very inspiring since Roman's gone down. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's an understatement, I think. But
fine. I'm fine with second or third wild card. I'll put it at that. I just want to be there, and we'll see what happens. I know last week I was kind of like, let's shoot for the division. All of a sudden we're five or six back, so I think that ship has sailed. So
well, I think that's more the fact. I think it's more the fact you were just getting to say about Toronto. I think that has more to do with the fact that the Blue Jays have some sort of horseshoe stuck up their ass right now. They
I don't get it, man. They don't lose. It's unbelievable.
That's a demonic team. Who cares about the division?
The Rangers have a better run differential than them. I don't get it, man. They're really good at home though. 50 wins at home already. That's insane. So I'm not looking forward to going.
Yeah, I was going to say not like we go north of the border in a handful of days. YouTube.com
next week.
YouTube.com/@PodOnLansdowne. The chat going off here on a Tuesday night. We got Christy in the chat. We got Dan, K-Bird, Seth, Riss, Dan. Gang's all here. Also Dylan C. Dylan in the YouTube comment goes, starting depth has saved us. Could have been in another Zach Godley situation without it. First of all, kind of forgot that we had Zach Godley.
That's a great call.
That's going to be a great in like 3 years, my rando that I pull out for the name, Zach Godley. But, it's again, I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, like how I just mentioned that we repeat ourselves with the overometer as we get down to the stretch. But it's going to have to be the guys like Romy Gonzalez, who enters tonight with a 14-game hit streak, I believe. It's guys like that are going to have to pick up the slack. Rob Refsnyder hitting 700-foot homers in Sacramento. It's going to be those guys that can get you over the finish line into the playoffs. And then from there, again, another YouTube quote, Christy, to quote one Ellie Goulding, anything can happen.
I guess all right, so I mean, we don't really know what like the insiders idea of what's wrong with Roman Anthony. Not what's wrong, his his return date if that happens. Like, no, I don't think anyone even inside the clubhouse really knows or really has a good gauge on like when he could come back. I mean, 4 to 6 weeks. Like 4 is the DS and 6 is the World Series. So it's a pretty big range there. But
a lot of prerequisites too, but continue.
Yeah. So, I mean, the more I think about it, it's like if you're going to win a series or two, you're the Red Sox as currently constructed. I think the only way you do it is like, obviously the starting pitching has to hold up. That's not an incredible observation by me, but I think it's going to be like if this team finds a power stroke, because I don't really think they're going to hit singles and doubles and win games.
Seti, I need you to wake up. Wake up, Seti. Seti, are you with me? Are you here?
I was going to say, Leo in the chat says, Willier, save me, Willier. I mean, that could be a guy who
that's another
that.
Guy. Like,
if he gets, they just keep
saying like he's going to be back at some point this week. I mean, it's already Tuesday. It doesn't sound like is he back by Friday?
Bregman's hit like 1 home run in a month. Like there's been an insane power outage.
Yeah, there's been a huge drop off in pregnant cartoon pictures.
There has
at Pod on Lansdowne account.
There has.
I mean, to be fair, like these power outages, again, to try to take the optimistic sort of have a little faith, a little hope situation. Though we've seen with this team all throughout the year, no matter who's in it, whoever's in the lineup, the power comes and goes. Maybe we're in a goes situation now, but maybe this is the exact dip in the roller coaster before we get a high. And I don't know. I mean, you can tell that I'm reaching at straws here, though. Like, because on paper, the offense does not look like one that could win the American League. And that's okay. It's fine. They don't have to win the World Series this year. They've made some progress as an organization, I think. I would love to see them win the World Series. But if we are keeping it real, on paper, doesn't inspire a ton without Roman Anthony. But, Jake, your favorite phrase of mine.
You're keeping the light on?
I'm keeping the light on for a potential power show. Listen, Cedon has been terrible, horrible, no good as of late.
He
I'm
couldn't
sure
hit water falling out of a
it's
boat
been
right
the
now.
second half, man.
I'm
I don't know
sure-
who that guy is.
I'm sure we'll mention him in the second half of the show, but he's someone who can turn it on like that. Trevor Story goes on these hot stretches for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, where he looks like right-handed hitting Barry Bonds. Bregman, it just takes a little bit maybe to get going. I know you just mentioned that he's had the outage, Jake, but it could turn right
He
around.
hit that home run on Sunday or Saturday. Excuse
Yep.
me.
Narv has
It's
the
fun-
juice for some pop as well. It could happen.
No,
I'm
that's
not
what I
saying
mean.
it-
Like
I'm not even saying that it's a
lot of the
certainty
guys
or even a
on
probability.
this roster. A lot of the guys in this roster have like 15 to 25 home run power. Like, I mean, you got Narv, Cedon, Bregman. I think a lot of guys actually are in that range. Story, Willier. So they could mash and win a series or two. I'm just saying that the last few weeks have not been inspiring on that front. That's all.
No, for sure.
It's funny. Like I'm looking at the team's hitting stats by month. We have a higher OPS so far in September than we did in August. It doesn't feel like that at all.
Well, they're getting on base a lot. To be fair, it's the driving guys in part is the.
Well, no, I mean even then, like the slugging in September is 430 compared to 390 in August. The on base is the same. It was 324 last month. It's 325 this month. The average is higher. I don't know why it feels so much worse. And maybe it is just because, well, you lost your leadoff man, who was seeing a ton of pitches and seemingly getting on base at over a 400 clip. But
And that spreads throughout the lineup, right? All the pitches that you're seeing, the protection that you get, him getting on base is a good clip. Like, okay, the guys
trickle
right
down.
behind him-
It's trickle down offense.
The only
as
time
they
trickle
famously call
down
it.
has ever actually like been certified as something that works. Yeah.
It's something that works. Yeah, so I don't know. I maybe it is just that's kind of a double whammy. I mean, they were obviously the offense was red hot in June and July. They were still fine in August, but I think it kind of takes the wind out of your sails when a guy like that is gone for 2 weeks. And here we are, got another 2 weeks to go. So, yeah.
What's happening here in right field? Nate and Eaton, my goodness. Jake, I got a feeling you're going to be mentioning him in the second. Save it. Put a pin in it. That's all I'll say. He's all yours, brother. He's all yours. As K-Bird says, Nate Eaton right field is a disaster. I would put that on ice, K-Bird. I will say, and again, we sit here, the Red Sox, along with the other top dogs in the AL East, have an over 90% chance of making the playoffs, according to Fangraphs, as it stands right now. One game behind the Yankees for second place in the American League East. Still, nothing's for certain. Oakland is a better team. Again, I will dead name them. Oakland's a better team than I feel like people might think. I mean, they're 10 games under 500. They're not a great team by any stretch of the imagination.
Their offense is very good.
You know, I
They've
feel
got some pop.
I feel like since the trade deadline, they're kind of have like a
Fine.
similar record to us.
They just have no pitching to speak of.
Right. But I mean, if it's a track race, they could be able to hang with you. But then from there, I mean, obviously going to Toronto, that's going to be tough. Tampa, down there is a house of horrors. I know it's a different house this year, but it's still a house of horrors. I don't feel great about it. And then obviously Detroit. You just hope that Detroit has whatever they have to wrapped up by then. That being a bye, whether it's the first or the second bye in the American League. So a lot of things can change over the next 2 weeks before we lead into the playoffs here. I think the good news is, though, that outside of one team, and I'll put that on ice for the second part of the show, another teaser there. I'm full of teasers this evening, folks. The other teams directly competing with the Red Sox for our relative playoff position. So I'm not going to count the Tigers because they're running away with the Central and they're probably going to get a bye. I'm not going to count the Blue Jays. They're probably going to end up with the top seed in the American League. I'm not talking about those teams, but your Yankees, the teams out west, even Cleveland, I'll give them a puncher's chance because I think they're at like 20% to make the playoffs right now, just to give them an outside shot. a lot of those teams are playing each other over the next 2 weeks. So it's that meme. Jake, you probably know what it's not Dark Knight, is it? The Let Them Fight gif?
No, that would be Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay, thank you. I knew you would.
No, actually, I think it's just Godzilla. Actually, now that I say,
but that guy is in Dark Knight, right?
No, Fitz. I think that's racist.
No, I thought it was the same guy. I didn't mean to be racist.
He's in Inception now. He's in Inception.
Yeah, he is.
Now.
That's
okay.
Ken
Sorry,
Watanabe.
Christopher Nolan joint.
Okay,
Yeah, that's Ken Watanabe.
yes.
He's also in The Last Samurai and the Transformers films.
I mixed up my Ken filmography.
Oh, you know what? He's in
Nolan.
Batman Begins.
Okay, fuck you. Fucking
Wow.
apologize.
That's he.
A Christopher Nolan Batman movie.
that's
Say,
right.
Fitz, I'm sorry.
Fitz,
Who
I'm
was
sorry,
he in
he's-
Batman's Begins?
Thank you.
He's
Batman
the
Begins.
fake. He's the fake Ra's al Ghul at the beginning, before Liam Neeson Ra's al Ghul reveals himself to be Ra's al Ghul. He's like the decoy.
If you had over 3.5 Rachel Ghul sayings in this episode of Pod on Lansdowne, your parlay just hit. Dan in the chat
I
goes, what
say
a W.
Raish.
What a W for Fitz. Yeah, that's right, Dan. You got
I say
that
Ra's.
right.
Some people say Raz or Ray. It's a hot debate in the Batman fandom because
Oh.
I think they say Raz in the Dark Knight trilogy, but in the Arkham games, which I'm quite fond of, they say Raish.
Have they asked him
so,
specifically what he likes to be preferred as?
Mr. Al Ghul?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Reminds me of this is like a Bijan Robinson situation.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's similar.
Yeah. But anyways,
Reply to one of our tweets with a voice memo saying. which
sound
way you
off in the
say-
comments below how
Yeah.
you pronounce the first
R-
name of the Atlanta Falcons running back. Yeah.
It's R-A apostrophe S Al Ghul. How do you say that name? Thank you.
There you go. In any event, let them fight. All those teams out west. I mean, you're looking at the schedule. The Rangers, they're playing Houston as it stands right now. They've got to play Cleveland. Minnesota's a pushover. Miami's a bit more of a pushover as well. But Houston again. Texas, they've got to play Seattle this weekend, which is going to be huge. Seattle, again, obviously going to be playing Houston. These teams are kind of beating up on each other. And at some point, I mean, I guess let's get into some game theory. What's the most preferable outcome for all these teams playing each other to benefit the Red Sox here?
I'm probably the least scared of the Mariners.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure why. I don't know if that probably doesn't really make sense. But
K-Bird goes, they all lose. Yeah, so yeah, that
Well,
is
no, you know what?
That
You
would
know
be
what?
the most preferable. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, now that I'm sounding it out to myself, I am definitely the least scared of the Mariners because the Red Sox are not likely to outslug anyone in these upcoming playoffs. So I think that's probably your best. Like the Rangers and Astros
Are
can
they
probably
likely to outpitch anyone? That is the question, which I think they could in a short series.
Yeah, in a short series, if everyone's on, I don't feel that bad. But like you're not, I don't like the range. I mean, the Rangers are busted though.
Yeah, I don't know how they're on this.
It's a little
stretch right now.
demonic
7
what's
and 3
going
in the
on
last
down
10,
there. Though.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't
And
know.
again,
I don't know if that's
Alvarez
gonna
is
last
now
for the next-
Alvarez got hurt last night
Shaken
for
up.
the Astros.
Pretty sure
So-
Fromber hasn't been so hot as of late on the mound. Like,
He
not,
hates
not
his catcher,
usual
apparently.
stuff. He hates his catcher. That's another thing. So clubhouse issues, trouble in paradise. You know, the thing is, you have to be careful with this sort of analysis because if we had played Seattle or Houston or Texas or fucking Colorado, whoever it is, at any point in the year. Well, I guess Colorado's a bad example because we swept them in 3 games. But the general point stands. I don't think we would be so rash to have huge takeaways in a 3-game series.
No,
Or even a 2-game series if you took or lost both of the 2 games. Against anybody, you would be like, you chalk it up to 2 games out of 162. The thing is with the wild card, though, that it's just such a small... I know this is very milquetoast surface level analysis, but it's worth saying that in any of these short series, I mean, the small sample size shit can... either be a huge help or a huge detriment. So going back to Jake's point there, again, to game this out, I ask you, Liam, is it better to be playing a team like Seattle, which I agree with Jake, you have a chance to outslug them with your pitching, or vice versa? Do you kind of go in there with Crochet game 1, probably Bayo game 2, and Giolito game 3, and just hope that you can get hot for those 2 or 3 games to send you to the division round? If you make it. That's me knocking on wood as a qualifier to all of what I just said.
I mean, the thing we have going for us, and you already mentioned it, it's like outside of Scooble, Crochet's the best pitcher in the American League.
Right.
That's your game 1 starter. I'd feel pretty good about going up 1-0, regardless
and then you just got to win one more.
And then you just got to get one more. So then you got 2 games to do it. So so I don't know. That feels pretty good. That math kind of works out. So
Bayo's kind of a bright lights merchant too. So so think about that. We've never seen him in the playoffs. He could be incredible.
Although he was a little disappointing Saturday, as I was in attendance. That was.
Oh right.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Well, that was a day game, so throw it out.
Yeah.
Dump it. Trash it. He's pitching tomorrow night. So I don't know. I don't think I have a preference in terms of who I'd like to see. I think the Seattle logic makes sense.
Let me frame it this way.
Their pitching scares me. So like whoever they have on the mound is probably going to go nut for nut with Crochet. That's what scares me.
I don't think I'm spooked by any of the wild card possibilities. I guess I would put it that way. Like I think Toronto and Detroit are the only AL teams that are better than the Red Sox, and they're both gonna have the buys. So whatever. Like I don't, they'll worry about that if you get there, I suppose. But none of the wildcard possibilities really give me chills or any. I mean, right? I don't know. Do they bother?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more Seattle scares me. Just in terms of the pitching and how our offense has looked this month.
If Texas was healthy, they would scare me because I think they could just hit 3-run home runs. It's like, oh well, that's the game.
But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Seattle's the one I would rather not see in the wild card. I think I'll leave it at that.
To be the best, you got to beat the best, though.
Fitz, that's true.
That's all right. Well, that's future Red Sox problems. I'm just worried about the wild card series. Let's just get in.
Let's get in and see what happens from there. I think that's a good attitude to have, Mr. Fennessy. With that in mind, do you want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Let's do so. Let's take a quick break. When we return, fuck with and don't fuck with on this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. Again, bottom of the 4th on this Tuesday evening edition of Red Sox Baseball. Run our second 2 outs as we go to break. So, no, let's see what Romy does here. 2-1 count. That's a strike. No, it is not. That's inside.
Are we not going to break?
I just want to see what Romy does. Can I not see what Romy does?
Well, no, but we could go to break and then watch with chat.
We could do that. I mean, it's going into commercial anyways for the chat. So maybe the chat will be more willing to talk with us during the commercial break for the actual game. 3-1.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
I'm just not sure this is great audio entertainment.
None of this is great audio entertainment. People still listen. The entire thing is not good audio entertainment. Dan in the chat goes, I traded away AJ Brown for RJ Harvey and Debo. 0-2, I need help.
I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, brother.
You would have, Jake?
I would not have done that, no. Thanks.
I probably wouldn't have either.
Fitz, he flew out, so throw it to break.
All right. Back after this.
Actually, he popped out. Sorry.
Yeah, it was ugly.
What's up, chat? Dan, you can't panic just because it's 0-2, man. I'm 0-2 in the league I care the most about.
Issuing a final correction, he fouled out. Thank you.
Harvey, you're going to have to be patient on because the usage in Denver has been maddening if you have RJ Harvey. Debo's been solid enough, though, in his own right. But Daniels might not play this week.
Dude, I'm so pissed. There's this...
Hold on to Genty.
Quite come around on the Patriots rivalry jersey. I actually like the color.
It's solid. I don't like the gray on the shoulders, but I love the helmet and I like that shade of blue that they have for the base of the jersey.
Yeah, I like that shade of blue. And so I was looking at like the merch. All the merch just came out like a couple days ago, and I quite like a few different things, but unfortunately the like tagline, or I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a motto or something that's on all of the stuff is "We are all patriots," which is like the most like militia fucking coded. Like,
They've done that for years, though. That's not new for the Patriots. They've done that.
Oh, all right. Well, it's
for a long
terrible
time.
either way.
Well,
you can't wear that around. We are all patriots. Like,
Because the first time they did it was when they beat the Rams in 36, and it was right after 9/11. So Bob Kraft said that, and people were like, "Oh, you know." But the thing is, after every single Super Bowl since, Kraft gets just more pickled and pickled and pickled and drunker. Like when he goes onto the stage.
He's a corpse, dude.
They do Seth, by the way.
Did you see the video of him congratulating Vrabel?
Yes.
When he came down, Bob Kraft is like.
This is a tremendous team, and Coach Vrabel is gonna.
I tweeted this,
win.
but if Jonathan Kraft wasn't a coward, he would commit some financial elder abuse like our boy Wick did to get us a ring. Shout out Wick, the only real one that this city has seen in ownership in the last, 15 years.
What I was saying about the "We Are All Patriots" thing is that Kraft would go up there after like the 5th or the 6th Super Bowl, hammered drunk, and he would still say the "We Are All Patriots" line.
Oh, there's something about the numbers and the patches. Well, I'll tell you what, the Patriots regular jerseys basically look fake. They're the most low rent uniform set in the entire NFL.
I think they're clean.
I think they're so beyond bland. I have like no.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pat Patriot jerseys are exquisite, right? They're amazing. If you inverse the colors on the Pat Patriot and made the royal blue, navy blue, that's just the home jersey that they have, is it not? In a little bit different numbers?
Yeah, but it is navy blue. Like you can't say that though. Like blue is way better than navy blue.
I would agree, but I still think it looks solid with the navy blue. Is my point.
I disagree. I think it's so bland.
They're close cousins. I don't know. I like navy blue. Brother.
I'm not a navy guy. I'm a royal guy.
It's over and it's all right.
Wait, why? What happened?
No, just because I was pointing at the shirt and I realized I was looking like the Jam.
It's over and it's all right.
I hate when the star team's player gets injured. Or
Are they just fully inversed? Like, yeah, I guess they are.
Yes!
Yeah, I don't know.
It's essentially the same template with a little bit different numbers. But
you know what would go a long way? Now I'm just looking at it. Would be, and you know what I think also doesn't help is the silver pants. Like if they were
much
white,
better with the silver pants.
No, if they were white, I think they would look great. Like that would pop.
I think they would look better with white pants. I agree, but the silver looks really good.
I also think that the stripes down the middle of the Pat Patriot red jerseys helmets would go a really long way too for like making it less like less bland.
The Pat Patriots are the best jerseys that they've had.
They're wearing them Sunday. They're wearing them Sunday.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm going to be on my way back from New Jersey, though, during that game. Man.
What are you doing in New Jersey?
One of Alex's best friends is getting married. She's in the wedding, so.
Oh, brother. Women be getting married.
Women, and they do be shopping. It's true.
Yeah.
It's by, like, Philly, though, so it's not like New York Jersey. It's Philly Jersey.
Oh, that's quite a drive, my friend.
Thursday night, hitting the road. Oh, yeah, by the way, I won't be able to ponder Thursday because I'll be driving to New Jersey.
Now he tells us.
I'll try to ponder tomorrow night, but I'll be
Wow,
back.
John Henry's at the game again tonight?
Wow.
Busy man.
He's actually been attending a decent amount lately. It's funny, he starts coming around after his biggest investment of, the last 5 years gets hurt and shut down for the fucking season.
Shows he's a real one. Does he go across the pond to watch the Champions League tomorrow, Liam?
I don't know. It's only match week 1. I think he'll pass.
You guys
I bet he's here for the rest of the week.
Is it
I'm playing Atletico tomorrow?
Atletico? That's a pretty big first game.
More absolute bullshit. They're going to sit back. It's going to be like Burnley all over again. I'm going to want to kill myself.
You're
for
going to
90
score in
minutes.
the 92nd minute anyways. Don't.
Yeah, I know. But it's a terrible brand of football. It's awful to watch.
One day that Liverpool Devil Magic will run out. Tomorrow will not be that day.
I'm waiting.
Friends?
Yeah, we will.
I want to start fucking and not fucking.
Burnley game was hell. Fair weather Fanny only shows up when it's crunch time. Cash Patel's Liverpool. That is true. Cash Patel never
That shit
walks
was
alone.
crazy. That's like I can't imagine wearing some team's licensed merch to a congressional hearing.
To a deposition. Yeah.
Like what? It just the thought process blows my mind.
Member of a jury for like the crime of the century, and you're wearing like a Red Sox Fenway Park tie.
It's like I remember in high school I had to wear a tie every day, and I had plenty of Red Sox ties. I'm like, I can't imagine wearing one of those Red Sox ties as a grown ass man now. Like that's crazy.
It was a classy Liverpool.
I don't think it's that crazy so long as it's not at a congressional hearing. Like I don't think it's weird.
That's the thing.
Yeah, well, I know that's the thing. I don't think it's weird to like wear a Red Sox tie. Like if it's I don't know.
Like
my pediatrician growing up always had cool ties.
That was his thing.
Cute. I guess he's a
It's
pediatrician.
a pediatrician.
Yeah,
he's like, what's the Robin Williams movie? Patch Adams.
Patch Adams. Liam, you've got to be the first person to reference Patch Adams in probably 10 years.
Hey, good flick. Good flick. Laughter.
I actually never saw it. I know it was completely panned though.
Hey, laughter's the best.
Is that the
medicine.
Rob Reiner joint?
It feels like it's Rob Reiner.
I probably haven't
No, it's
seen
not.
it in like
Tom
20 years.
Shadyac.
Don't.
Jesus, that movie made $202 million. You used to used to have to put Robin Williams in something, and you made bank.
That's
Simple as that.
crazy.
But now, because of woke, can't do it anymore. Can't be crazier than showing up to court in a Dolphins
Actually,
jersey.
Fitz is because he's dead.
That is true.
Fitz.
Shut up, Jake. I remember that the Dolphins store, the guy showing up.
Fitz, can we come back? Why are we
We
not
will.
doing that?
Are we back? Are we back? I don't even know.
No.
We're not. We chat with YouTube for a little bit. All right. Back in 5 seconds. Pod on Lansdowne, Jake Fitz and Liam here at your service. We took a long break in between segments 1 to 2, so now it's the top of the 5th, 2 outs. As Sadon catches the ball in center field. We have Fuck With, Don't Fuck With coming up in just a second. But first, friends, a message from our friends over at Forever Collectibles. Jeez, good start, Fitz. A.K.A. what, Jake?
Foco.
I'm such a stuttering prick. Quick word from our friends from Foco. In case you weren't aware, Foco is one of the leading manufacturers in officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much, much more. For over 25 years, Foco's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you... You were quick on it this time, boys. Thank you for that. You to show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, the office, and anywhere else that you may find your pretty little eyes a-wandering. Actually doesn't say that in the ad read. I've freestyled that last bit. Right now, folks, we're giving you a 10% discount code on all in-stock Foco items, including the wide range of products that they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox. What you want to do? You want to go to foco.com, that's FOCO.com, or you can click in the link of the description. Click in the link in the description of this podcast. That's how I say it. That's how words work. And use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout. And again, this is for only in-stock Foco products only. Anything out of stock, you will be on trial in Congress, much like Cash Patel. That does not apply.
Wear your Liverpool tie.
Wear a Liverpool tie that you might be able to get at Foco. Who knows? Pre-order items do not count. Only in-stock items. But again, that promo code is POL10. That's P as in pod, O as in on, L as in Lexington, Kentucky. 10. To save 10% off at checkout at foco.com. Find your fandom with Foco. Who wants to get us going? Fuck with, don't fuck with. Floor is yours, boys.
Are we starting positive or negative?
It is up to you. It is choose your own adventure.
Oh man. Let's start negative.
Negative.
It's kind of a
I wasn't
kind of an
ready for negative.
unfortunate
Sorry.
week. Is it me?
I won't raise my hand for negative because I wasn't ready for that.
Okay, Fitz, you want to lead off?
Me asking where do we start?
No, I want you to
that
lead
you
off.
had a negative ready to
No,
go.
Fitz, you're the leadoff man. You're the leadoff man, Fitz.
I'm not fucking with the fact that the Yankees' remaining schedule looks like it's. Again, you don't ever want to say that teams are pushovers, but they're kind of pushovers a little bit. They have Minnesota, who they own at this time of year. That's just within the laws of the game.
Hey, they
September,
lost
October.
yesterday.
I guess, I suppose, but it's one game. They have the White Sox and then 7 against the Orioles, who have looked better, sure, but a little too late for.
I don't know. They're
the
kind of the
Birds.
Orioles are kind of demons now, Fitz. I
hope-
think that could
I
be
hope
a
you're right.
fruitful
Wow.
series for us.
I hope you're right. It's 2 series. They got 7 games against Baltimore remaining.
Oh, that's right.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Adley Rutschman and the boys can do me a favor, Gunnar Henderson, what do you have for me?
I'm calling some friends back home.
Adley
Sagana-
Rutschman.
yeah, I was going to say, Liam, I'm going to put you
Do you
in
mean
charge.
Samuel
of that.
Bassano and the boys? That must be what you
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah. Because is Adley still hurt?
He's
Probably.
dead for all that organization cares.
For
They're
real.
done.
Well, if he's
Yeah.
playing, could he do me a favor? That's why I
He's
asked for a
getting
favor.
Dumped like you've never seen this offseason.
Him for Connor Wong, straight up.
I don't know, man. Connor Wong is sneaky keeping this team together.
Yeah, his help off the field, man, like we had mentioned.
Yeah.
You know.
He's
Helping up
basically
Crochet.
another coach.
But I don't know, man. I'm not inspired by what the Yankees have to face. Listen, I would love to eat crow, but the only real true hope there for making up ground is the Orioles because they've been playing pretty well, and that's most of their games, to be fair. And I think the 4-game set is in Baltimore. But yeah, I want to jump them. I want to host that wild card series. I don't care how this weekend went.
I think I said this on the last episode. I don't really think I care where the wild card series is if it's against the Yankees.
Yeah, if it's against the Yankees, the Bronx
don't,
doesn't
like-
scare me. Sorry.
No, no, not at all.
I mean, guys, you get a legitimate, like, built-in to the rules of the game advantage if it's at home. Come on.
Hey,
Easy,
you play them where you play
easier
them.
for Aaron Judge to hit home runs at Fenway Park than it is Yankee Stadium.
He's gonna hit home runs wherever you go, man.
I know,
That's
so I'm
Aaron
saying you
Judge.
might as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
That is such a galaxy brain take. It's easier for Judge to hit home runs in Boston. So I actually don't want last ups because a guy who
No,
hits
I'm just
4,
saying- I'm just
maybe
saying,
5
like-
times throughout the game.
Like if it comes down, it's last day of the year, and it could go either way. Like I'm not losing sleep over that.
I'm not gonna lose sleep, but come on.
Okay, I'm just saying I don't. Yankee Stadium doesn't scare me. That's a fucking. It's a bunch of fucking suits sitting down.
It is.
low.
It is corporate.
quiet
That's
security.
fair. I
There
will
is
say
no
that.
energy in that building.
Let's get this. I can't even say it with a straight face.
What are we like? 5?
Let's get this roll call going.
Are we 5-1 there this year?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm uninspired. Okay. Am I up? Am I not fucking with something?
You're
Take a
literally
look.
calling the shots here, man.
I am not fucking with. This hurts to do, but Sadon couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat right now.
Knew it was coming.
It's like, listen, and people on Twitter and shit are like, oh, like we're gonna have a conversation. We're not really. I mean, he's making minimum wage and is a platinum glover.
Yep, his fielding
Like-
keeps him in the lineup. That's all.
Yeah,
that's the
but-
conversation.
But the second half, I mean, he is like fundamentally broken right now. He's swinging at garbage, and then he's missing just middle meatballs every at bat. It's really bad. I think he has the worst OPS in baseball in the second half, right? It's
right when we thought that he had it figured out. Where
it is
like, again, not that he's
506 in the second half, Jake.
Not that we thought
you want,
that it
you
was
want his triple slash. You want his triple slash?
Let's hear it.
184, 236, 270. OPS 506.
That's a pretty good gap between his batting average and his OBP.
I was just about to say that. At least you have that.
Hey,
going
nine
for you.
walks. 9 walks.
Yeah, shit.
42 strikeouts.
Shit.
Probably had 9 walks all of 2024. So
it's extremely funny that like I was pulling up his game logs to see like where his OPS peaked. It literally peaked that series against the Rays. 796, the final game of the first half.
Oh.
And then it's been downhill ever since.
I thought he figured out baseball. Like I thought that was it.
And maybe that's just the reality for it. You have to live with this sort of thing. I mean, Christina Chaco's batter streaky, but the insane outfield defense. He's just JBJ 2.0. Yeah.
I mean, streaky, I think, is actually underselling it right now. I mean, he's literally the worst.
Just been flat out bad
in baseball right now. Yeah. But yeah, that's a shame because he was that stretch, man. June and July. I'm gonna talk about that like a relative that died. Like he was so special to watch in that stretch, man. Walk-off bombs. Ugh. But alas, hopefully he can give you something these last few weeks here because he's given you enough at the dish. To be clear, once again, at the dish.
Yeah.
In the field, we love him and we respect him and we praise him.
It's the fishing for stuff out of the zone and in the holes in the bat that is disappointing because it feels like, okay, you're back to square one with, the development. But again, it could come right back around again. It could just come in waves with him. He just might be one of those guys.
Let's just want to take a quick break here. Let's just congratulate Trevor Story. He has gone a perfect 30 for 30 on stolen bases this season, which ties the Major League Baseball record. So shout out Trevor.
It's wonderful. Hell yeah, Trevor. Am I gonna poo-poo on the parade if I see the fact that if I say that, okay, he's 30 for 30, which is great, but then I ask the question, okay, why wasn't he stealing more if he was that good at stealing bases?
No, that's correct. He should be like, you'd want him to be like 30 for 40. Somebody was tweeting all about
based
this.
off of this, he would be more of what, like a 35 for 40?
Yeah,
I mean, I understand. Yeah, far be it for me
but yeah,
to
it's actually
not complain.
Like
I complain about them running out into. I complain
more.
about them running into outs all the time. But I mean, if he's this efficient, that good at stealing bases, I don't want to poo-poo on the guy. That's an impressive feat to go 30.
I mean, they are reviewing it. By the
that
way.
would be hilarious if they had the graphic up and they're actually he was actually out.
He's in there.
I think he's safe too. Yeah. Yeah, Adam in the chat goes, a challenge to overturn would be heartbreaking. But,
he looks safe to me.
I will say, Jake, do you want to hear Seti's stats during that hot streak?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to reminisce.
So it really started on May 28th when he had a 3-hit game in Milwaukee. So May 28th through, what was that? July 13th. It was 40 games. He hit 331, 362, slugged 662 for an OPS over 1,000, 12 home runs, 29 RBIs, 12 doubles. Just unbelievable.
He was special. He was.
Took his OPS from 606 to 796 in that stretch.
Dude, we use this meme all the time, but truly, the Vince McMahon "he was special" meme is like that's the most apt. I genuinely get a little emotional thinking about that stretch.
I'm holding out hope. They just get into the playoffs, and he's got the clutch gene.
He does. He does. He has
it.
ice in his veins.
Well, a lot of high leverage coming up.
Sure.
The anti-Aaron Judge, some are saying, Mr. High Leverage. Now, that's another thing. You're worried about Judge hitting homers at Fenway during the playoffs. He's Mr. Low Leverage. We know this.
That's true.
Liam, what are you not fucking with?
So yeah, I hate to say it. I did some digging around while Fitz was talking about his don't fuck with, and Unfortunately, I got to lay it on my guy Nate Lowe this month. When
Nate
he first
Eaton
came over,
gets out unscathed from Don't Fuck With. I will say.
listen, I can't blame Nate Eaton because of the injuries. He wouldn't
Fair
be
enough.
here if it wasn't
Fair
for the
enough.
injuries.
Fair enough.
But Nate Lowe, I mean, God bless him. First 10 games he gets over here, hits 323, 389, 484 for an OPS of 873. In the 12 games since the calendar turned to September, he's hitting 200, 282, 371 for an OPS of 653. 7 hits total, 1 home run, a triple.
I mean, can I be frank?
One double.
Like, I'll take that. Like,
Will
obviously
you, though?
that's not good. Obviously, that's not good. but the alternatives there were also very not good for a while.
No, I'm not saying like, I'm ready to bench him, but like there was so much promise at first.
Yeah.
And
No, that's a shame.
He's turned into the rest of the bunch.
On this
Rob-
very
Rob-
program,
Rob
Jake, I
Westsnyder,
think it was
3
last
walks.
week. Another walk for Ref. That's great. We love Ref. Boston Rob. Jake, on this very program, you said that your first base platoon next year is
I know.
Low Vaughn and Romy.
I know. It probably still is if he shows you anything these
Fair
next
enough.
2 weeks. Just realistic. I mean, unless you, I don't know. It's funny. There's not a lot of good first basemen out there. You know, you'd think, you just put the guy that can hit at first base. Was there like 4 in baseball? Good first baseman? Not a lot,
Romy Gonzalez.
of course.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's the end of the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. No, Nate Lowe, what can you say?
I mean, he's doing what
I mean,
the
listen, he
rest
got
of the
cut
team's
for a
doing right
reason.
now.
He got cut for a reason.
Clubhouse cancer, they said.
Yeah.
Crazy. Clubhouse cancer on the Washington Nationals. Yeah, okay.
Which is every
yeah.
interview with him in Boston, he seemed like nothing like a pleasant guy. You know, just like a, you're really just like,
It's like, I love being here. Like, I mean, I would too. You go
I
from
like the
team
fellas.
back
Hey,
to
what's
the
up,
team in
guys?
the
What's
hunt.
going on? I'm Nate. Want to grab a
but
beer? Right?
A little tough. Little tough.
Yeah.
Tough sledding here in September for Low Vaughn. But who knows? So I got 12 more games, including tonight.
Could get back into our good graces just.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
now.
I mean, nobody's hitting right now. Let's be honest. Outside of Rob and Romy when they're seeing lefties.
K-Bird in the
So-
chat goes, no Yoshida for Don't Fuck With either. I think he's gotten the Jake
think he's
Longer Lifetime
he's
award for Don't Fuck With. I think.
He wasn't. He actually had like I think 2 or 3 2-hit games.
That
this
is true.
Last week.
That is true.
Again, I mean, he's a DH who can basically only hit singles sometimes. So I don't know. We don't need to.
Designated hitter, Jake.
I mean,
All I hear is hits.
he's done playing. I think whenever Willier gets back, realistically, definitely against lefties and probably against righty. Like I don't know. Well, whatever. I mean, fucking Nick Sogard is like 8 for his last 20 or something. I'd rather him DH at this point.
Right. Maybe he's your fuck with.
He's not, but maybe.
He's not my fuck with either. You know who is?
No.
Simple. Connerly Early, man. I
Damn
love.
it. That's why I wanted to go first earlier. Fuck. I gotta find
Sorry.
another. Hold on.
I get cucked a lot. Liam, let me have this one. Come on
No,
now.
take it away.
Is
Take it away.
do we have another inning out of him tonight, do we think? Or is he done?
He's only given up
I
the
saw
4
Weiser
hits.
was warming. He was at
Weiser
71
was
pitches
warming,
after
but
5.
Because if he's done, it's what is that? That's 5. That's 11
It's
innings.
another 6 Ks.
17 strikeouts over that time,
Yep.
and no runs.
and no walks tonight either. It's been impressive, man. And it's been now. Listen, I hesitate to hit the all-in button. I mean, I even with Peyton Tolley, I wouldn't have been all in on him for the 2025 year. I want to try to pump the brakes a little bit because you can see pitchers get called up and they look great in the first appearance or two just because they're new, and then they. Dylan in the chat goes, quote unquote, from Fitsimo Payne. I get cucked a lot. Yeah, that's tough. Please do not clip that. Please do not put in the newspaper that I get cucked a lot. That's tough. I don't want to put a ton of stock into kids making their debut or second time around they slice, because it can change like that. But just based off of what you've seen, how could you not be impressed from what you've seen with Early? Not only is he getting the strikeouts, it's the swing and miss and the chase that he's getting out of it.
He got 12 whiffs already tonight.
12 whiffs tonight?
Yeah. He had 19 in the game last week, and that was the most outside
And
of
again,
Crochet.
this is a good, a solid lineup that he's going up against twice now. So you would think second time around, okay, maybe
they'd figure something out. Like, it's a rookie.
They make an adjustment, Liam, right? So far, not the case. And again, knock on wood, if he does come back out, as it's 2-out spot in the fifth, runners on the corners, 1-0 Sox. It's impressive. It's impressive. And I like what I'm seeing so far. The swing and miss stuff is really, really impressive. Even if the strikeout numbers weren't there. Like, even if it wasn't resulting in strikeouts, even if he was getting hit around a little bit, you could at least hang your head on the fact that, okay, well, he's initiating a lot of swings and misses. But no, the fact of the matter is he is, punching guys away. Big moment in that first start, too, where he put some ducks on the pond and still pitched his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the kid, man. I like Sunshine. Shout out Sunshine.
Yeah, shout out Sunshine. I
hate to say it. I don't think he's coming back out for the 6th. It's going to be Wilson, Kurtz, and Rooker.
That's fine. Take a page out of the Tolley book when he was slicing against Pittsburgh. We were excited that he came out there for the 6th inning. Then he put the first 2 guys on, and then Weiser came in and shit the bed. Now I understand. Again, I said it before, and I'll say it again. Cora has to trust his guys to get the outs at some point. But no, ended on the high note. Call it right here. 5 shutout innings, 5 and dive. Do your job, Connolly. I'm good with that. 17 strikeouts over 11. That's really impressive.
And I mean, as far as going all in, Fitz, like you said, if the DS. Let me think. I guess you wouldn't need to do this until the possible ALCS appearance, but if you need a 4th starter, it's him right now.
100%.
That's
100%.
Or even just
I wouldn't think twice.
Yeah. I think it was Rafaela Enjoy, our friend of the program. He suggested him alongside Tolley and maybe one other guy, one of the other youngins, but kind of combining them, and that is your quote-unquote 4th starter in the playoffs. But that could also extend to the ALDS. Okay, you need a guy to give you 2 innings in bulk for whatever reason, especially from the left side. Maybe Giolito labors, keeps you in the game, but only can get you 4 1/3 inning or something like that. You could give it to Connolly to get you through the 6th or something like that. That's on the table. And I think he's demonstrated that he might be able to do that, especially through the swing and miss stuff. So, and Adam in the chat points out that he's got at least 3 good pitches as well. That's part of, mixing up and keeping batters off balance and generating those whiffs. So whatever it looks like in the playoffs for Early and the rest of the youngins that we keep seeming to conjure up out of nowhere to join this rotation as we're in the home stretch of the year, remains to be seen what's being done in October with them. But for now, big time fucking with Connolly Early.
I like that, Fitz.
Yeah.
Like that, Fitz.
Yeah.
Me or you, Liam?
No,
You
take it
have
away.
one?
Take it away. I do. I figured mine out.
Oh, you go first. I want
Okay.
you to have it.
I'm going to give it to. We've already mentioned him on the program. We're also probably jinxing him. Because we did. I feel like we did the same thing with Justin Wilson. But I'm giving Romy a shout out for the body of work literally all season. I know he's got a 14-game hit streak going into tonight. He's currently over 3 on the night, so that's at risk. But he's leading off, so maybe he gets another two ABs. Yeah, no, I remember when they picked him up last year, and I was like, oh, here, meet the new boss, same as the old boss, Breslow dumpster diving from literally the worst team in modern history, the 2024 Chicago White Sox. And yet, this man put up nearly a full win last year. He's over 1.5 in terms of B-WAR this year. I guess also this is kind of a shout out to Cora's managing. I feel like he's used him exactly how you should. He knows he crushes lefties. I know he did start to hit righties during the summer when it seemed like the whole team was on fire. But yeah, he's just, I feel like he's a perfect guy that sort of fits that Cora mold where he can play a handful of different positions. Obviously, he's got his splits, so Cora is like, oh, I know when and when not to use him. But an OPS plus of 132 and almost 300 ABs this year is nothing to stick your nose up at. And I mean, I pulled up his Savant too. Obviously, he's not qualified, but there's a whole lot of red there if he were. Like XWOBA 357, hard hit percentage 57, like bat speed 74. Just a good ball player, man.
Early is back out for the 6th, by the way. I just want to throw that out
Ooh, that's ballsy.
there. Yeah, gave up kind of a rinky-dink hit to lead off the inning. But you're right, Liam. And going back to your tip of the cap to Cora's management, I know we poo-poo the platoon situation, his obsession with platooning at times, but you're right. This is the situation.
No. Listen, I don't platoon. I only... I
said
clear.
We've all of us have had
all
our pot
of us
shots
have
at
had
it. This
it.
is not.
Okay.
You're projecting, Mr. Wallinger.
No, the thing that pisses me off is always the refusal of young left-handed hitters to even see if they could hit lefties. And to AC's credit this year, he gave up on the Roman Anthony platoon almost immediately. I think he did it one game. So credit to AC on that one.
This is where it works, and that's why you do it. I get why people are why are we shifting on this? Like, it's 162 games, man. You got to move people in and out of the lineup at times, and you might as well do so at your advantage based off of the percentages to shut out Monty Burns and the Simpsons. It's called playing the percentages of fantasy. But no, you're absolutely right. This is where it works.
It's funny. I'm looking at like his games by position this year. I don't know. I guess like last year was still fresh in my mind where he genuinely played a single game at every position but pitcher and catcher. I mean, this year really it's just been 57 games at first, 33 games at second. Yeah, he played.
He did the Brock Hole. I didn't know that.
Last year it was 31 games at second, 23 at short, 20 at first, 14 at third. 6 in right field, 2 in left, 2 at DH, and 1 in center.
Jesus Christ. He
Crazy,
played center
right?
field last year?
Yeah, for one game, full 9 innings.
Oh, my God.
This year it's been pretty much strictly first base and second. He's played 4 games at DH and 2 at third. I mean, he's been everything the right side of the infield has needed and more. So, God bless Romy and the Roman Empire. That's the original Roman Empire.
There you have it.
So.
Now they're taking Connolly out after he struck out Nick. Long pause.
He struck out Kurtz. Oh, Jesus.
We take
Jay, careful.
Saying
14 whiffs on the night.
Just call him Nicholas.
Nicholas Kurtz, yeah.
Careful.
Hey, easy now. What am I fucking with, guys? Not a lot. I mean, it was not a pleasant week of Red Sox baseball. I'll say I'm fucking with, Oh, you know what's a kind of a light and easy one? Narv, his bat has come back around a bit.
Yeah, he got that little breather.
Yeah, this last little stretch, and he's I think he's back up to he's hitting what, 5th now or something. I mean, that might speak more to the plethora of injuries for the team, but what a steadying force our friend Carlos Narvaez has been this year. A rookie, people forget. A rookie. I don't have much more to say on him. It's nice that, thank God, honestly. What would we be doing without him? Fucking
probably getting ready for another 81 and 81 or 79 and 82 year.
And I'll tell you what, shout out Kyle Teal. He's doing that thing down on the south side, and it's nice because I don't really have to care about it because we have Narv.
Right. If he was
and
tearing
we have
the ball
Crochet, obviously. It was a good trade.
I was gonna say another guy.
I'm just saying, I can't
Everybody
be wow,
wins.
man, I wish it's oh man, I wish somebody else was in that trade. But I don't. I mean, Narv is awesome, and he's
I mean, even if that was the
Marv-
case, I would still be like, you still have a guy who's going to come in second in the Cy Young Award.
K-Bird, yeah. I'm almost certain that's what we're preparing for.
K-Bird says, do you want to quote it, Jake?
Yes. I predict a 426-foot home run from Brett Rooker off a hanging Greg Weissert slider.
Someone post the Enter Weissert video from the podcast account. But, to bring it back to the conversation that we had earlier in the show about the power outage, and I'm pretty sure I alluded to it in that part of the conversation, but it's worth mentioning again. Liam, if the power is going to come back when it's most important, when the brights are the lightest, when it's October, you'd have to think that Narvaez is going to play at least a part in that, right? It would have to.
I mean, I'd imagine if you make a deep run, he's playing essentially every day. I don't know why.
If they make
why he wouldn't
when
be.
Bayo starts.
Yeah, like that's
and he's hitting.
Actually,
enough
he
to-
might just DH for that game. Actually, now that I'm saying
That's what I mean.
that's what they
Great
did
point.
They did that on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
So he's going to have to be a part of that,
His last 22 games, he's hitting 254, 321, 521 for an OPS at 840.
Yeah, baby.
Like if I'm getting an OPS over 800 for my catcher,
Or DH for one game with Brian Bayo.
Yeah, that's pretty good business. 747 on the year going into tonight. Shit, from a rookie catcher.
Absolutely.
Come on
take
now.
that.
Come on now. It's been unreal.
Yup.
Yep. The Rock is in the building.
Oh, Brett Rooker strikes out swinging. Okay,
Spoiler.
Oh.
My stream is
Spoiler.
behind.
Yeah, no, I'm actually.
I did hear the woo. sound.
Do we know what that? Before we go to break, do we know what the
I
whoop
don't
whoop
know.
is from?
I'm gonna pull
No,
it
the
up right
Bruins
now.
one is Ric Flair.
Yeah,
I
I
have
know.
no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
and the
what
Yankees
team.
one, the doo 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 doo, like that's the jingle for like a hardware store or some appliance
Yeah.
store in New York. I know that. That's like a corporate jingle. And the fucking
How
Death
about-
Star sounds.
How about you?
the-
You want to hear something? How about Tyler Soderstrom having like? Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I just combined Tyler Soderstrom and Shea Langoliers in my mind. How about Shea
Various-
Langoliers having 26 home runs or 27 home runs or whatever it was?
Hasn't he hit like 20 in the second half or something? Something stupid.
I mean, they also play in a AAA PCL park, which balls
Launching pad,
famously
I would have to
fly out
imagine.
of there. Who did they?
so apparently the
oh, that was the
woo
Matt
sound-
Olson trade, right? Is how they got Langoliers.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
So
they got
apparently the
something.
strikeout woo woo sound is from a YouTube video from September of 2006. It's some
That's
like
what it's-
local
that's what it's
local
from?
local news interview where this guy's talking about like wooing and whatnot. I don't know. It's just
Been there. I talk about
Brother.
it's crazy. Like
People
what?
really do be wooing. What's the name of the video?
Is it lost? Is it Lost
it's-
Media, Liam?
No, it's literally the video title on YouTube is literally just called Woo Woo from September 26th.
Do you think that? Do
2006.
you think when did they start the woo woo? Do we know?
That had to have been
Probably
probably about.
post COVID? I certainly don't remember it pre COVID.
I don't
No, it was
remember it
before
pre-COVID.
that.
Was it?
Oh,
They've been
really?
doing it that long?
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I thought
They've been doing the home run song on the da 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 since around 2018.
Yes,
The-
2018 was
the
like
woo
a
woo
run
might be
score.
post COVID. Maybe
Oh, God,
this
I
is
thought the-
Mandela effect. I'm not
Oh,
entirely.
I don't
sure.
know. I thought the woo woo had been around way longer, but
Liam, do you have the
I
link
don't-
to this woo woo video?
I have no
Yeah,
frame
let
of
me, let me
reference
shoot it
or
to you.
anything. Because
I'm
I was gonna say if it's been around longer,
I'll put it
than
in.
that,
I'll
maybe
put it
our-
in the chat for everybody.
Perhaps our friend the good doctor would have some insight, but not if it's new.
It's about 50 seconds in for the chat if they want to pull it up.
Oh, I can't click on the link from here, Liam.
it didn't.
You just copy and paste it, Fitz. Just copy and paste
I'm
it.
trying to. I can't. It doesn't give
Sorry,
me
I'm
an
gonna-
option to
I'm-
copy and paste because anytime I hover it over, it says show onto the screen, and then it does that, Jake. Now it's on the screen.
Fitz, don't be nasty.
I'm
Don't be
sorry if I'm
nasty.
being nasty. I'm flustered. I know it's not your fault.
Fitz, how's this? Fitz, how's this? I'll text
God,
it to you
sent it to
over
you. I
here.
sent
Thank
it in,
you, Jake.
in the group chat. I sent it over in the
Thank
group
you. That's
Okay,
that's helpful.
I did as well. I did as well.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna send it from crapville.com originally.
We
It has
love,
the
we love
crapville
Brazil. We love Brazil.
It's about 50 seconds in.
Rage for kids is driving parents and entire neighborhoods crazy. It's called a whistle tip, and it's welded inside a car's muffler to make the car screechingly loud for nearly a mile. Well, tomorrow night, Oakland residents will be complaining officially to City Hall officials. Crowd 4's Mark Jones has the story live in Oakland this evening. Mark.
Well, Pam, city residents have been told this noise is perfectly legal, so tomorrow they hope to start the process to change the law. Nearly every
Doing some
muffler
work
shop
on some
in
cars
Oakland is
here.
installing whistler tips. It's a piece of metal welded inside the exhaust pipes that makes the car audible for almost a mile. Tell me about the whistles.
The whistles go woo. Anybody that has it in their neighborhood is going to be totally driven crazy.
It sounds like Rusty.
Well, you want to woo woo. It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the
Wow.
the flow matches.
Decoration, man.
And the thing is, they had to have put some echo effect on that,
Like reverb on it or something.
right? Yeah,
Woo!
exactly. Because it sounds way louder. The whoop whoop. Yeah, like
It's crazy. Yeah,
wow, I
Guys,
never knew
guys,
that.
Shout out
I'd like
Reddit
to
baseball.
amend my don't fuck with it's Greg Weissert.
What happened?
Tying,
When we were too
double.
busy looking at the whoop whoop.
Game tying double.
Game tying double.
Nice. Just like the Peyton Tolley game. Love
Yeah,
it. Love
that
man.
arm, that it's falling off the bone. The meat is falling off the bone.
Can I change my don't fuck with as well?
Sure.
It's also Greg Weissart. I'm losing my patience.
Yeah, I'm not putting him in a close game in the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now.
Well,
Right?
Alex Cora is.
well,
Unfortunately.
Yeah. That's what
This is so fun. We were just talking about the whoop whoop.
That's what Kyle Harrison's new job is going to be.
To just put him right into the Greg Weissart role.
I mean, at this point, right? I don't know. Weiser fucking sucks lately. He's been horrible.
So annoying.
There's a certain right-handed reliever that you could bring back into the fold.
Fitz, go to hell. And on top of that, Mr. Greg Weiss, he's stealing wins from our handsome young lefties.
Sunshine could have had the win.
He's stealing a little W on the stat sheet.
I just need to find 11,085 wins.
It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get over the woo woo.
I like that guy.
Neighborhood's going to be totally driven crazy.
It sounds like Rusty.
Well, you want to woo woo. It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
What kills me about this had to have been, I mean, this must have been popping off on crapville.com.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's got a million views. It's got a million
Yeah, it must have been like a
views.
hot
Only
meme.
1 million views, and it was posted in 06.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
not
not
a
many.
lot.
Guess maybe it is kind of a deep cut at that point. It's
Yeah,
20
exactly,
years.
Liam. Like, yeah, 1 million views in 06 was, I mean, geez, like, you know, the biggest pop star at the time could only
I would,
dream
I
to
would
put
love
up
to
that.
see its viewership numbers over the years.
Right, did it
What do you
just
think it's at-
plateau over the last 15 years?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think it's averaging these days?
September 26th of us. Horrible SEO, by the way, just titling it woo woo. That's bad. If we change the thumbnail to him, like, kind of doing like the YouTuber face, like woo woo question mark, give it a clickbaity title. Craftfill.com. But no, I think you're right. This is like a deep cut at this point, because like what are some other the big like YouTube videos of this, like Keyboard Cat?
Charlie bit my finger.
Okay, don't look it up.
so
Don't
good.
cheat. Charlie bit my
Okay.
finger, that's huge. Charlie bit my finger 15 years ago. Do you want to guess how many views it has? Oh, actually, no. Well, what's weird is that the original quote unquote
we
has
go.
way less views than Charlie bit my finger again, which was 18
The
years
sequel?
ago. Charlie bit my finger again. It was 18 years ago. Do you want to guess how many views that has?
Oh God, I don't even
Like
even know.
500 million.
Liam?
No, give me like 150 million.
$887 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, granted, the original quote unquote from 15 years ago, which would imply that it's not, because if the Charlie Bit My Finger Again was 18 years ago, the original being 15, that doesn't make much sense. Maybe it's just a re-upload of the original. That has 11 million. So then even then, the whoop whoop, like only having one, that shows it's a deeper cut. Another example, Double Rainbow All the Way Across the Sky. Double Rainbow.
Oh, nice walk for Weissert. Get this guy off
15 years ago.
Yeah, you can get him out.
Yeah, you can get him out.
Get him out.
Get him the hell out.
15 years ago, it had 52 million views. So this woo-woo, like, must have been like some OG, a ride or die original internet poster.
Fitz, I'm so sorry.
Like an older
I don't care.
on.
I'm so mad about Weissert right now.
I'm trying to distract myself from...
with rage.
This is good lore, though.
K-Bird says, I'm taking Paralysis over Craig. You know what? Hell fucking yeah. I say they should bring him up. Let him rip for like 3 innings at the end of the season and see if he looks good. Why not? Why not?
Whatever happened to the Sandlin experience? Are we ever getting that?
Died, unfortunately.
He died? Damn.
Yeah.
Numa original music video.
Oh my
million.
God! He just
Jesus
fucking.
Christ.
I just got in play runs on fucking game day.
No.
That's not good.
I haven't seen it on the telly yet.
I haven't yet either.
Christy, Charlie Bit My Finger sold as an NFT.
That's just great. That's great.
This is out of sight, out of mind for me. I'm not even watching the game. So
2-1 A's.
It's like exactly.
Well,
what I wanted.
that's ball game.
Top 6. Oh, it's over.
Well, then you have no excuse to not talk about original YouTube videos, then, Jake. If it's over, if it's so over.
Fuck.
God fucking damn it, dude. Connolly Early should get to beat Greg Weissert with hammers. And Tolley, too, for that matter.
Yeah, Tolley especially.
They tar and
Tolley doesn't. Tolley has no wins. Early got the win in his first start.
That's tough. That's tough.
Fuck, man.
Well, if anyone wants good news, the Astros are winning, the Mariners are winning, the Yankees are winning, the Blue Jays are winning.
A Blue Jay again. I could give a fuck about the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I think I'm out on the division. All it took was 1 week.
Let's see. Oh, the Mariners. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, they're all slaughtering them. The Rangers Astros is close.
The Rangers just started. It's top 3.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Yeah,
Jesus
the Mariners and Yankees games are ugly.
Yeah, man.
9-0 and 9-1, top 4. Oh, not what you want.
I love if it don't fall off the bone, it's free.
Guardians are winning too. Bottom 7. I'm kind of scared of them right
do
now
they
too.
matter? What are we up on them?
Maybe like
handful of
3.5,
games,
4,
but
maybe.
they're certainly not out of it.
What are they? They're 9-1 in their last 10 though.
They're facing some direct
They're
competition
coming.
themselves. I think they end the year against the Rangers, so they're certainly
Okay.
Jamie, yes, we did see Lou's tweet about Roman. We let off the show with it.
This is okay. You know what? I have a complaint about Alex Cora right now that I
Complain about Alex Cora, then we're going to go to break.
Okay, because I think this is actually like a reasonable thing for me to be upset about. I find it confusing and frustrating how long a leash he gives relief pitchers that are clearly struggling, and like not to like demote them or cut them or anything, but like that he'll still throw in somebody that's clearly not right or whatever in a close game. Like we just saw this happen with Weissert multiple times now. Like why couldn't this have been Kyle Harrison or something? Unless he's going in bulk tomorrow. Or just like, I don't know.
Like,
No,
I mean, the next 2 days are
Hicks.
Bayo and Giolito. So like,
Oh, all right. So yeah, then fuck
Yeah.
it. Like we did this with Hicks a bunch of times. Like he kept using Hicks in like real spots when it was clear that this guy was turbo fucked. You know, like he wasn't even a major league pitcher.
Turbo fuck. That's a new one.
This
I like
happens
it.
a lot. Thank you. Yeah. No, the kind of middle part of the bullpen is actually in like low key is in shambles right now.
Just to put it in your ear, just so if we're on the topic of the conversation, how much of the ire that you have, that goes to both of you or to anyone who's listening. It's a rhetorical question. I guess not, because it would prompt an answer. I'm putting it out there.
Okay.
How much of the ire goes towards Cora to giving that leash? How much of the ire goes to the front office for giving those ingredients to Cora and saying, go make the meal in the bullpen with those guys?
With Hicks,
I do think
agree,
with
like,
Hicks, I think that's part of it. I think the front
yeah,
office-
but like why
No, no, no,
why
stuff is
Jake,
there.
you said yourself. Or
Weissert was good,
Right.
You know, the first half of the year, but
And
like
they run him into the ground.
everyone can see, we can all see that either his arm is fried or he, you know, whatever. But that's just like that doesn't register or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like why was he just
register
put
from
in
all
a
parties.
one-run
Register from
game?
Cora putting him into high leverage spots, and register for the team to not do something about it if there is something wrong, if that is the case. Right? Because if
I
he's just
guess.
cooked, free up a spot.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
And in September, there's not much you can do, you know? But like you said, where Kyle Harrison, can he be that much worse right now? Because my patience on Weissert is out the window as far. This is unbecoming.
No, that's
of him. And I
it.
like
I think
Weissert.
that's
When
it.
And when he's on, he's good. It's just I can't
I mean, what?
do
There
it
was
right
a
now.
man on first and one out, and they came out losing. Like that's
Again, game's
that's,
not over, but it's yeah.
losing. They were losing after the inning. I mean,
I know what you mean. I know. I'm just saying, you know, the game's in play at the very least. It's not a complete dumpster fire, but this has happened multiple times with Weissert. So, but again, at some, like I had said earlier, like I had said in relation to, ironically enough, Weissert coming into the game after Tolley put two guys on against Pittsburgh. I know that's old shit, but it's part of this same conversation. At some point, Cora's got to trust the guys to get the outs based off what he's given. But if the leash is given too long, then that's not ideal on his part either. So different ways to, you know, kind of divvy up this this situation. Yeah. Do you want to go to break, speaking of yeah?
yeah.
Do you want to listen to a voicemail afterwards?
Oh yeah, I saw we had
Sure.
one.
We sure do. Let's take a break. When we return, that voicemail. But that's after the break. Stay tuned. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, you can get him out.
Yeah, you can get him out. Yeah, get him out. Get him the hell out of here. Get him out of here. Get out.
Dude, I think Cal Raleigh's actually going to break the record, huh?
The Judge's
AL
record?
The AL record, yeah.
What did Judge end up with?
62.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, where's Mickey Mantle Jr. or fucking Roger Maris Jr.
No, it should be
Nowadays.
Judge's infant son following.
tweeting about, well, my dad did 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dan,
Dan,
put
any
the-
more Nintendo Direct
Put it on
thoughts?
pot off. That's
Oh, we'll do pot off? Okay.
Put it
I
on
didn't know
ice.
if you wanted
Pot
to.
off.
Okay. Yeah,
I did want to pick your brain about that, actually, as a matter of fact.
Okay, great.
But she got a couple things on pot off that we might be able to talk about, but 5 seconds. Third and final segment on Pod on Lansdowne. Jake Fitz and Liam at your service as always. Be sure to follow the show on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok. and subscribe on YouTube at Pod on Lansdowne is where you can find us on all of those places. I think the TikTok, Jake, it's pod.on.lansdowne.
Is that what it is?
Jesus, dude, you post on there.
Yeah, I don't look at the username yeah, that is what it is.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, at Pod on Lansdowne on all those places with the exception of what we just mentioned. Myself on Twitter, I am at Fitzy Mopena. Liam is at Liam Fantasy _. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Subscribe to the show. Tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell the neighbors of your neighbors, which would also be your neighbors as well. Tell all your neighbors about the show. And if you want to be a part of the show in your own special way, you can leave a voicemail with a question, comment, or concern for us to address on the show by dialing
617-420-2431.
maybe the cleanest you've ever done, Jake. Very well done.
Yeah,
617
I felt good on that one.
420-2431. Let's take a voicemail here from someone named Fitz. Not me. Different Fitz though. Let's listen in. 2015. Just making note of it, folks.
I don't like that this Athletics reliever, his last name is Spence. That's a nickname for someone who's named Spencer. That can't be someone's last name.
Oh, let's listen to the voicemail.
Okay, sorry.
Folks. I guess it's his name.
Hey fellas, Fitz in Boston here. Different Fitz. But I had a quick question for you guys. I wanted to know what you thought it would take, what you think it will take for Red Sox fans to admit that the Rafael Devers trade was a good move for this team. Do we need to win the World Series? Does Jordan Hicks need to be a big part of it? Does Kyle Harrison need to win a Cy Young? At what point do you think it becomes clear that move was a good thing for this team? Because every time the bats go silent, the discourse seems to quickly be, it'd be nice to have Rafi Devers in the lineup. And then I guess kind of by extension, similarly, what needs to happen for people to look back at the trade deadline and recognize that trading some of our better prospects for rental pitchers, a la Merrill Kelly, maybe that was also, a good decision. Does Connolly Early need to be the best pitcher we've ever seen? Does Peyton Tolley need to make an unbelievable postseason appearance? What does it need to take? Anyway, curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks.
Good questions. 1 second. And from one Fitz to another, thank you for leaving that voicemail. Jamie in the chat going, Craig, is that you? That'd be a perfect alias for Craig to be like, hey, this is also Fitz. Yeah, totally not the chief baseball officer for your favorite baseball team chiming in here. Good questions all around. Good thought experiment here. First off, let me just say that you could go ahead and throw away any Jordan Hicks contribution well wishes regarding the Devers trade. I know they mentioned that in the message. I don't know if you're going to be seeing that anytime soon, but in all seriousness, I'm curious what you guys think about that. Let's start on the Devers front. Let's start on the Devers trade. That's where the voicemail started. That's where we'll start. Liam, what say you on that front in terms of what it would have to take for Red Sox Nation collectively to be like, you know what? I didn't see it at the time. The J. Jonah Jameson, Breslow was a hero. I just couldn't see it at the time.
I don't know if there really is anything, at least in terms of like on the field stuff. Because the big thing was just dumping his contract. I just think they came to a.
Well, that's Liam. I want to just butt in because I think that's the fact that it was $250 million off the books. That's out.
And then he turned around.
That complicates it because it's not like you're trading player A for player B. Like that's not the meat of the.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
It was not
really.
A baseball trade.
It was not a baseball trade, Fitz. Absolutely. And on top of that, whenever you hear they're saving money, people will butt in and be like, well, it's not my money. I don't care. But like, that's not how teams are built. Like, there is a finite amount of money that the Red Sox are going to spend on their roster every year. So you can't, like, this is such a cop-out, but like, you really can't assess that trade until next year, the year after that. Like, how are they spending this $30 million a year that's off the books from a DH? Like, it's super complex, the different ways that this trade will be looked upon next year, in 5 years, in 10 years. Like, I don't know. It does depend how they spend the money, because I
agree.
That's the end of it. I mean, or not the end of it. It was a means to an end, really, kind of.
That's the vast majority of it, though. That's not and you know what? If Jose Bayo ends up becoming something great, the value of a Dustin May, which was the result of the Tibbs trade, and the result of Jordan Hicks, now that he's on the books for the foreseeable future at like $12 million a clip. So that's nice. We talk about clearing money, and that's where a chunk of that money is actually kind of being allocated to. But we'd be lying to ourselves if we were impressed by the fact that not immediately after the Devers trade, but relatively soon after, they then turn around and give Roman Anthony his extension. Big sigh of relief across Red Sox Nation from there. So that's a check in the box of the trade. I usually am the proponent of, it's not my money, just be the Boston Red Sox that use that resource as your strength. You have this huge war chest with FSG, put the best team on the field as possible. We've exhausted that point on the show. But if that money is going to be allocated to guys like Roman Anthony and potentially other players down the line, that's how the story of the Devers trade gets told, right? I think we're a long way away, and I agree with Jake on this, and maybe I'm kind of putting my own spin on it, but I agree with his general thesis. To me, we're a long way away from giving the final, the final score on this Devers trade, for lack of a better term. The end of that story has not yet been written. We're not even close to that because, like Jake said, it is complex. It is going to depend on what the team does in free agency this year and the next couple of years, considering how long he was tied up for. It's going to depend on what Roman Anthony does in his major league career, which we're all pretty confident that he's going to be a damn good player, like we've already seen. But that will be part of it for the long haul, the next, about a decade or so, decade and change. When is Devers signed through? 23 or 33 rather, I think. 33, 34?
Yes.
Through age 36, yep.
His age 30. So we got a long way to go before we decide whether or not this was definitively a good trade or a bad trade, or somewhere in the middle, a bit of a gray area. That's kind of how I feel. Is that a bit of a cop-out? Yeah, maybe.
Well,
and granted, in 5 years, we could say, like, oh, no, this was definitively, like, a good or a bad trade. Who knows what happens?
Well, I wanted to kind of come at it from that angle too quickly, is, like, these next couple of years, like, in all likelihood, that's going to be when it's not good, like on paper. So that's when we're gonna have to hear about it, which is, I mean, I'm not defending it one way or the other. Like, these are gonna be Devers' prime years. It's the back half of that where you're like, that's what they got out of, because, again, and I'm not defending it one way or the other, but, like, in all likelihood, he's gonna hit a downturn at some point, and that'll be when you can be like, okay, depending on when that comes, you could say, all right, it's good we're not on the hook for that. Or you could say, even right now, he's worth 3 F war right now. The season's almost over, which on dollars is $24.5 million, so, like, that contract is, like, paying him almost exactly market value if he does this every year.
Yeah,
so
those dollar rates to
no, it's not perfect. I'm just
exactly
saying, like,
right. Yeah, but it's a good start. It's a good jumping off point. It good kind of encapsulates in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree.
And I'll say this, like, ad nauseum for the next decade or whatever. I think I think that the well was poisoned. I don't think it was ever gonna.
You're all over the place. The well was poisoned, but you think you missed Rafael?
No,
Devers.
I just mean like emotionally. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you were coming back from where things had gotten.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But ultimately, I think the final like sentence you can say is that the player for player part of it really isn't what matters and won't ever be the part that matters. If Kyle Harrison ends up good, that's like, whew,
Yeah.
that's like, wow, great.
I mean, the
Okay.
player part will matter a bit to it, especially when one of those players is locked in for 2.5
No, I'm saying
seasons.
what
And-
came back, the players, I mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to mean a little bit if one of those players was locked in at 8 figures for 2.5 seasons and was butt ass. That will be part of
I forgot
it.
about him.
Not to make this the Jordan Hicks poo-poo hour, but that's part of the story here. You know what I mean? He's got to turn it around. And maybe he does. If Jordan Hicks somehow has an offseason in the Andrew Bailey Penitentiary, the pitching lab that we have, turns around and ends up being a solid, fireman next year.
No,
in the
dude,
year,
I don't
it'd
even
be
need him.
amazing.
I don't even need him to be a fireman. Like, if he could just give you
Middle
some
relief.
innings,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Something.
fine.
Something. Then you could be like, okay, 12 million. I think it's 12, I believe, something along those lines. However much he's making. Not great for a guy who's pitching out of the 6th inning, but you know what? Helps you shorten a game. That's fine. We'll see come 26. I'm not expecting anything in 25. Frankly, I won't be expecting anything in 26. I hope I'm wrong. But that would be an add-on to it. But you're right in the sense that getting the money off the books is the biggest part of this deal. And again, we can move on because this was a couple of months ago. We've said a lot that sorry, but looking forward, when we do end up telling the tale of this
This
to
is
our
always. This
children-
will be always.
yeah, when we tell our children and grandchildren's grandchildren about this, when the final story has been written on this deal, that's going to be part of it. Just based off.
I mean, unless they win the World Series this year, it's going to be like the Mookie trade. It's going to come up every year until one of those teams, like if the Giants win the World Series this year
right,
or next.
yeah, right,
like,
wrong,
it'll
or
hang over
different.
our
Yeah.
head.
Which I think is like super unfair.
No, I fucking hate that. I hate that.
Like, those are such different scenarios to like. I mean, at face value,
for Mookie, it's more that I understand being upset at the return. Whereas with Devers,
yes,
I could care less what they got back. 'Cause
Yeah,
it strictly
they're
was.
so different.
We're getting
They're
rid of
such
8 years.
I mean,
and
I
$250
could
million.
care about.
I don't
what
think
they
no,
got.
because I don't look.
I
at it
really
that
don't think
way.
you can.
That's
I brought
all.
this up the day of the trade. If you
I
look
think you
at
can.
any big money trade that's ever taken place in baseball, the trade is about the money going out. Like, there's never
Yeah.
a good return.
I understand.
Guys are worth
I
so
get it.
little in trades
Fitz,
once they
Fitz.
get paid.
I get it, but when you're
think
talking
about it.
about
Think
money
about it
coming
as
out
think
in
about
and
it
a
as
third.
net spend. Put it in footy.
Okay,
terms.
nets.
Think about it in
Okay,
terms of
all
net
right,
spend.
fine. How much?
We
how
have
much,
a lot of money left from moving Devers. They've
How
already
much-
allocated some to Roman Anthony.
If
There's
I have
still
5
some left
apples.
in that pot.
I get it, but if you're talking about net spend, the money coming out and in, how is it unfair to bring up the fact that, like, okay, how much money is Devers making this year?
What is it? 28?
Next 3 years,
I think,
28.
yeah.
And
No,
Hicks is
29 and a half, then 29 and a half, then it jumps up to 33, 33,
right,
33,
and Jamie brings it up. 12 out of that 30 is Hicks.
For 2 seasons.
2 seasons that are going to be pivotal seasons for building the team.
Well,
You know what $12 million can get you on the open market? Something. The answer is something. And then that 12. I understand it's prorated. It's half the year. It's not 12 million all up front to Hicks. But what you have gotten for that value this year has been less than nothing. So that's not like
Would I go for 30 and 100 in the middle of this lineup right now, especially the way things are going, obviously. But I don't know. I can't get myself right now, especially when we're in the middle of like trying to make the playoffs, to be hung up over like a deal that was clearly made with the future in mind as opposed to right now. Listen, if Devers goes 30 and 100 for the next 8 years, God bless him. Good for him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, all right, you got us.
30 and 100 for the next 8 years. He'll be wearing a Giants hat. And
Yeah, 100%. Then it's like, okay, good for you. But I don't know. I think it comes down to, all right, will we have money to lock up the guys that are coming? / is this guy going to affect the clubhouse as these young guys are coming up? So I don't know. I don't think. I think thinking of it in terms of like what's happening on the field is the last thing in my mind. If I'm assessing it right now,
I guess I
That's
can't
all.
totally divorce the saving the money, clearing the books for it when it'd be one thing if Hicks was on, if that was coming off the books this offseason, but it's not. So I can't totally divorce that from the
2
situation.
years.
I think
you'll blink and he'll be gone off the team. He'll be gone.
I think you're also Fitz divorce, like the emotional aspect of it all, like was a very big. Clearly, I don't need to,
Yeah, go
we
listen,
all lived it.
watch the episode, man. It's
We
there.
all lived it.
Look,
But like,
Fitz, you're being very emotional right now.
no, I don't think he's being emotional enough. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's. I think you have to take into account the emotions. Like these guys, like it was over once they flew the owner of the team out.
To Kansas
was like,
City of all places.
of all
To
places,
Kansas,
right? Yeah.
to Missouri.
just-
Fuck,
Liam-
you had to get
Liam,
him
maybe
off
he
his
wanted some
fucking
good
yacht
barbecue,
to
dude. Come on.
Missouri.
You want some ribs, right?
Fucking Missouri, and he was like, "Can you please play first?" And he said no. Like, I think that was
At that
it.
point,
I mean,
like,
it's
I think the bridge is burned.
yeah,
It's
the
like,
bridge is burnt. It's set on fire. It's yeah. What was the other part of the question?
What will it take for us to say that, hey, holding on to the prospects instead of flipping them for a rental pitcher, someone like Merrill Kelly, what will it take for us to realize that was the right move? I think that's more...
I'm already there. I think I'm already there.
Yeah,
I think that's more clear-cut. If I'm not already there myself, which I was a hand-up big opponent, I was like, why didn't you go get someone like a Merrill Kelly? I'm not all the way there yet. I think my take is that you're going to find out very quickly in the playoffs. If it's outside of your Crochet, outside of Chapman, outside of Bayo, outside of the pitchers that you can depend on, if the supporting cast shits the bed in the playoffs, that's where you say, okay, maybe something could have been done. Or on the flip side, say Connolly Early does get a chance in the playoffs. Say Peyton Tolley does get a chance in the playoffs. Who knows? If they perform, that's when you're like, oh man, like Paralysis, people have thrown out there in the chat this evening in the episode. If those guys somehow find their way into the playoffs and are able to give you something, then yeah, you say like, okay, I'm glad we held on to those guys. And even if they don't, even if the fact that there is enough trust within the organization to give them the ball in the playoffs, and it's hard to, I mean, Peyton Tolley was just playing college ball like 18 months ago, man. To expect him to go into the playoffs and then shove, I know he hasn't been pitching that well recently, but general point remains.
I think that
I'd be
said
okay with that.
something like this around the trade deadline, but like the other part of this all is that it was Merrill Kelly and like what was another big starter that moved?
Joe Kelly for 30 seconds.
Do you mean Joe Ryan?
Do you mean Joe Ryan?
Joe Ryan, yeah, excuse me. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, that's what, like, you know, you didn't get Merrill Kelly. Okay, you lost out on one guy. Who else was there? If it wasn't going to be...
In my mind, like, those were kind of the two.
Yeah,
One
and
or the
Joe
other.
Ryan didn't get traded, so you can't, you know... Charlie
Well, he
Morton.
did-
See,
he
I'd
did until he
rather
did.
let Connolly Early go out there than Charlie Morton. I don't... That's like...
Fair enough.
I know he's looked good for Detroit, but I still... I don't know.
Yeah. So no, I don't really. I honestly think the big sin of the trade deadline right now was not getting another righty reliever.
In hindsight, yeah, I mean,
I would say Early and Tolley are definitely the two people that would have been traded in a trade for a starting pitcher. Yes, I would. I don't think
Along
that's
with
like,
the password was probably gone.
yeah, who knows specifically who was
Paralysis,
involved in those talks, but
I'm sure Arias was in talks.
all right. And
Like,
the chat right now is blowing up talking about the Red Sox ineptitude on offense right now and how the Devers trade is catastrophic. Listen, trading a bat, whether it's Rafael Devers or whoever, 3 months later, of course it's going to look bad when two of your, probably 5 like consistent hitters are out of the lineup.
I mean, Roman and Williard both had OPS pluses over like 120.
That's what I'm
not
saying
playing right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, of course that looks bad right now. You can't make trades on the assumption that 2 of your 4 best hitters are gonna miss all of a huge chunk of September. That's like you can't build for that.
While that's fair, I agree with you on that, Jake. By the same logic, would you? I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not necessarily endorsing this. I'm playing a little devil's advocate, some game theory
devil's
here.
advocate.
Say like the worst thing ever. I'm just playing devil's advocate. By that same logic, could you not say that like, okay, well, by the time the trade deadline was rolling around, okay, we got Slayton coming back, ready to enter the fold.
That's fair. Yeah.
Weissert has been pitching well. We don't need to invest in a righty. Hopefully we have something in Jordan Hicks. You know what I mean?
When was? Yeah, I guess that was.
Well, maybe by the time the deadline had rolled around, maybe he was already stinking up the joint.
Yeah,
but
no, that is fair though. I mean,
remains.
I think Slayton coming back and being ass did really throw a wrench in things. That's an unfortunate sort of little side story the last few weeks have given us.
Hindsight is it's something. They should make a saying about that, but it's
hindsight.
If only.
Hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, reliance on a 25 and 21-year-old. Yeah, that's what the offense was. I mean, I don't know. He's 21. I don't care if he was 15. He's the best hitter on the fucking team. Like, your team's gonna get worse when he is out for a month. That's reality. It sucks. Like, I wish I had something more, I don't know, intelligent.
I mean, the exercise of evaluating these trades, Mookie and Devers, like while they're both currently playing, Devers especially with 8 years left on the contract, is like, we can talk ad nauseum. I don't think anyone's ever going to agree on either of those. Like, it's a losing exercise either way.
You can't even get
unless
people to agree that Mookie's a good player right now.
Unless the Red Sox win the World Series this year, and I can be like, hey, look, we won the trade. But I don't know, like winning and losing trades.
I mean,
it gives you something to talk about, I guess.
When they signed Rafael Devers, he was what, 24 when they gave him the big deal, or 25 maybe
ish.
I think it was 25. What's
so?
This year?
I mean, maybe internally they were like, maybe he'll get a little better at third base. Maybe he'll become passable. And then like 2 years and change went by, and he got worse. And then all the emotional stuff happened, and it was like, well, now you're going to be locked in for like 3 WAR every year for a decade. And it's like, that's just not like an allocation of money they wanted to have, which is fine. I don't know.
I mean,
it's hard to be really valuable and be a complete like non-factor on defense. That's not like great players. That's rare. Kyle Schwarber, I haven't. He's worth double what Devers is this year, almost.
Chat says from Jamie says dash guy clamoring for Kyle Schwarber.
I think Schwarber has like 5 F-WAR. 4.9. He's 175% of the player Devers is this year. He's also being paid $10 million less.
Jake versus Jamie cage match when? That's what I want to know.
No, because Schwarber...
You can only find this entertainment on youtube.com/@PodOnLansdowne.
Kyle Schwarber got paid as a designated hitter also. Like, what does he make? 18 a year or something? Or 20 a year?
It's about to be a lot more.
It's about to be a lot
more. Whatever it is now, it's about to be a lot more.
And also, I'm on the record. I have not been clamoring to acquire Schwarber this offseason. I don't think that's a smart... They 1,000% should have given him the money 4 years ago.
Okay, that's why I thought you were about to say that you weren't clamoring for it a couple of years ago. That's why I think
I mean, obviously in hindsight it looks even worse because you're paying fucking Singles McGee 20 a year or whatever it is.
18.6.
18.6. I don't know. Listen, teams tell a story, rosters tell a story, and this is I don't know. They might miss the playoffs, guys.
They're not gonna
back down.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, Jake. They're not
They can't
gonna
score a run. They can't score 2 fucking runs off.
I was gonna say
Jeffrey
they scored a
Springs.
run tonight. I'll have you know.
Jeffrey Springs, you can't put up 2 runs.
Hey, respect the 2020 Red Sox, man. We already got a Zach Godley mention on the show.
Jeffrey Springs.
Red Sox legend.
I mean, Jesus, you lose tonight. What are we looking at? What'd you say, Liam? Yankees, Sox? I don't care where the wild card series is.
20 minutes ago, Jake said he didn't
you're
care where
putting
the
words
wild
in my
card
mouth.
game was.
If they make the playoffs, I don't care where the wild card series is.
I don't want to go to
still-
Seattle. I think I'll put my flag in that one.
That's
Anyone
a
but
beautiful
Seattle.
city, Liam. It's a beautiful city.
I know it's a great.
You
city. I'd love
don't
to
want
go
to fly
there.
out west?
I don't want to go there for the wild card series. I'm sorry.
Have you never watched
wow.
the NFL? You never want to fly out west?
Jesus, literally everyone else is winning.
It's one game.
Yeah, we're hurting.
On a lighter note, I genuinely I know it's been bad for Slayton since he's been back. I didn't realize how bad though.
No, he's
5
he
and a third,
sucks.
7 earned,
Yeah,
ERA
no,
11.8,
it's
FIP
been really
6.9.
He was good tonight. He got
I
like
don't know,
3
man.
outs on like 8 pitches or something.
Yeah, I think I'd been trying to just suppress it. Yeah, that's not pretty. The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, that hurts. I mean, what can you do? He did miss like I don't know how smart it was to be relying on him in hindsight again, but
Yeah, I mean he missed literally the entire summer. May 28th through August 29th.
Yeah. Shane Drohan. Maybe I'd get his. Oh, he's a lefty too. Why is everybody a lefty?
You don't mess with the Drohan?
No, I just
This thing, we only develop lefty pitchers.
Yeah, do we
and
only
left-handed
develop
hitters.
lefties? I don't know.
Only developing lefties. Is this Cal Berkeley here, folks? Am I right?
Cal Berkeley actually was just in the news for not being lefty.
Not being woke enough?
They just where is it? I just saw it. I lost it.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Pod off Lansdowne time, or do we have anything else that has to do with the Boston Red Stockings?
I mean,
where are we going to be?
Think about the scenarios.
Are we still going to be in a playoff spot a week from now?
I know. That's what I was going to say. Think about the scenarios we could be in a week from now.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you're very confident in that.
Yes.
I mean, next week's our last episode of the regular season.
Yes, it is.
Is that true?
Also, if knock on wood, if we make the playoffs, we're gonna have to record the Monday before on the 29th.
POL live show outside Liam's window.
Yeah. Well, also,
like
the
Beatles
part of that,
rooftop.
Liam, is the 30th is my wedding anniversary, so I'm not going to be able to record that.
My wedding anniversary.
Sorry, I'm a committed wife guy.
Yeah.
Jake, don't tell me what I took off my finger when I got home just to keep it in a safe spot. But
Oh my fucking god!
what
That
happened?
tuba is out there again. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, so tell us about the tuba for people who aren't aware, because you've
It's
been talking about the
fucking
tuba.
Bullshit, man. It's not like who in their right mind. So all right, there's a street performer. It's very. I feel like bad, like shitting on this person, but it's just annoying. They're literally right across the street on Red Sox property, no less. I feel like a Karen bringing that up. Like they shouldn't let this happen.
You got the Kate
she's
Gosselin haircut.
She's posted up on a ledge out like under one of the box office awnings, playing the tuba. I can't take it. It's been like a week of this. I don't know why anyone. I mean, tuba, lovely instrument. I don't know why anyone would want to listen to a tuba soloist.
So
that's just all I got.
Can we get some pure silence for like 5 seconds? I want to see if I can hear this.
I don't think you're gonna catch it.
I said pure silence, Liam. I don't hear a tuba.
No.
What
You
if
can
it's
hear
all
it
in
loud
your
and clear.
head? What if you're
She's down there.
schizophrenic?
If I look outside, she's not there.
No, right there.
Yes,
Okay,
and
all
that's
right,
what
so-
said. They're
hold
not
on,
Six,
time out. This
six
is-
cents. I hear tuba players.
Why is you know what? Never mind. I was gonna get upset that Jaron Duran is hitting right
Thanks,
now
Jake.
against a lefty, but no. I forgot.
Way
that a
to halt
lefty-
the tuba conversation.
I forgot a
You're dead in
lefty
its tracks.
started the game, so there was nobody to pinch hit off the bench.
Gotcha. So is this this tuba player, Liam?
Public Enemy #1.
Are they playing just the same song on the tuba, or do they? At least
It's
change
not.
It up
It's
for
not
you?
even like you can't even make out what song it is. It's
Because
just
it's
notes.
tough. It's tough to get
It's
melodies
just
on a
notes.
tuba. You know what
That's
I mean?
what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't sound like anything. It sounds like they're just practicing. It sounds like band practice outside. Fucking awful.
They're playing chopsticks on the tuba, right?
Oh, good God. Oh no.
Botsy goes, could Wally have hired a oh,
Oh, this
What
team's
just
fucked,
happened?
dude.
ran into
I
an
mean,
out.
not that Jaron Duran was gonna get a hit against a lefty, but what the fuck is Cora doing? What is that? Guys,
asking for
I'm
a
getting a
beer.
bit nervous.
Yeah, get a bit shaky.
I don't
That guy,
get nervous.
That guy cheated on his wife. He had an affair. He was crying and had an affair.
Oh,
I saw
really?
him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, not the Bosch guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bush. Because he was like the quintessential British wife guy. He was always talking
Yeah.
about.
No. He. Yeah.
Seems
cheated
like a
on her.
family man.
Damn.
I guess you never.
It's
know.
always the ones you least expect, huh? A Bush.
I might tell Willier. Wouldn't you just tell Willier to play DH tomorrow if he's fucking sore?
Put your gear on.
You're in.
Honestly,
you're in
I'm fine
Hades
with that.
right now.
I don't
Yeah.
need like obviously the glove is special.
Dude, that's what I
especially
mean. I mean,
for
you're in hell.
no,
You
like, the
got to see what he
offense-
can give you, right?
I know their whole thing. There was like a quote the other day. Like, I don't know, Coros wanted him at like 80% or 90%.
Yeah. I'm sore. Put your fucking gear on. It's September. What are you like? What are we doing?
I'm sore every day, Willier. I wake up. My
Put
back
your
is sore as we
gear
live and
on.
breathe.
A bruise on the what? What did he hurt? What's his hamstring? What is it?
A hell of a long way from the heart, though. That's what I know.
yeah,
It's a hell of a long
it's
way
a
from the
calf
heart.
strain. It's a calf strain, which he suffered on August 17th.
I want the right fielder who didn't take the test.
Nate Eaton has probably, however many tests Nate Eaton has taken in his life, that's how many tests he's failed in his life.
I would have bet my life savings that you were gonna not fuck with Nate Eaton today.
Well, it's hard because he clearly is like a talented baseball player, but I swear to God,
Talented pitcher, as we proved last week.
zero hyperbole, he's the dumbest fucking athlete I've ever seen in my life. He fucks up a fundamental part of baseball every game. Like, it's bad. I didn't even know it was possible to like make as many mental mistakes as he makes. It's genuinely crazy.
Botsy goes, this is the most ADHD episode of Pod on Lansdowne. Yeah. I mean, they're all kind of.
There's a lot. There's
Yeah.
a lot happening right now. This is our first.
I'm
This is our first real
telling
playoff
Willier to
push.
suit up tomorrow. I don't care how he feels. That's where I'm at. You can't score runs.
Zach Kelly
you're-
checking into the game.
Yeah, it's just what we need.
Campbell.
Exactly.
Forget
Exactly.
about Campbell.
K-Bird mentions, I feel Campbell could give some
Forget
sort of
about
jolt
it.
to the offense.
Bury it.
Honestly, try. Why not? Fuck. What do we got to lose?
We're
No, I
not
mean,
just
I don't
discussing
disagree.
Campbell coming up. This is what I mean. We're all over the place here. Weren't we just suggesting Campbell coming up, or am I hallucinating?
I think you are hallucinating that.
I very well could
Yeah,
be
we
hallucinating.
certainly talked about it probably last week or the week before.
Yeah, I don't think we said that this. Christian can't. I mean, the organization
Not this
doesn't seem
episode.
too interested in that, but I don't know. What's he playing now again down there? Outfield?
I think he's
Is he in
pitching
the
now.
right field.
Oh, great.
He's actually catching.
Yeah. All right, so
They're
let's-
having him scan tickets at the gates.
So I know the game's not over, but let's take stock with all the current scores. That can be kind of how we end the baseball talk, the actual baseball talk. So if we lose tonight, and if the other scores hold, which lots of them are quite large. Oh, the Astros.
we just need to find 15,000 votes in Maricopa County.
Oh, that's good. Wait, Liam. We want the Astros to be winning. Why are we upset about that?
Oh, I was just because I don't know. They're in the hunt, man.
They're in the hunt, but Texas is
That's
the
like a-
team
that's
that
a
would like
that's a
fuck
three-horse
things up
race.
for us. But
Right,
Texas is
'cause
the one that's out. Like if a team was going to push someone out.
Yeah,
that
they play the
we don't have
spoiler,
that. We don't have
probably.
the tie.
Or Cleveland, they have a
Alright.
puncher's chance to do it, but all likelihood it would be Texas.
I think
that if anyone's going to
I
spoil,
do
it
think
would be them.
Texas is the only one we don't have the tiebreaker over. So, which is
Okay.
bullshit, by the way. I hate that. I want a game 163.
We are
Like,
our
Jesus,
tiebreaker against
Cleveland's
Seattle.
Cleveland is
But
9
I
and
wrote
1?
about this before.
Yeah, they're on fire.
Quickly. I have the conch. It's like Lord of the Flies. I believe our Seattle tiebreaker, since we're 3-3, it is yet to be determined because it
comes
then
down to
goes
like
into other things.
interdivisional. Hold on, I feel like I
Right,
ran
which
this.
that hasn't been decided yet.
I hate that shit. Bring back game 162.
Right, like
163s.
just make it easy. All right, we'll play a one-off. Like, don't overcomplicate it.
Technically,
nerds.
it technically has not been decided against Detroit, but we went 0-3 in Detroit. So if we went 3-0 at Fenway, technically it would be tied. But you're not going to need a tiebreaker over Detroit, likely, unless you somehow jump to the top of the AL East and then they shit
Fitz.
the bed.
Hey Fitz. I don't think that's happening, my friend.
Well, I'm just laying it all out there.
I think the Blue Jays are slaughtering the Rays or slaughtered. Did that game end? Oh no, 6-3. They're up. But if Cleveland wins tonight, they'll only be 2 back all of a sudden. Or
That's what I'm saying.
2.5.
They have a puncher's chance.
2.5. 2. 2.5.
Again,
on a
they go
playoff.
they end the year with Texas, so they're gonna kill each other one way or the other. One is gonna kill the other.
Cleveland
gonna
ends with
both get in.
Texas.
Cleveland ends with Texas.
Oh, that's great.
That's what I said towards the top of the show. Let them fight. Then we started talking about Ken Watanabe. I don't know how you say his last
Ken
name.
Watanabe.
Watanabe. Thank you.
I guess my concern, like my real scary thing that is not at all unrealistic, is like if you go like 2-4 in those last 2 series, like it could get really spooky. And that's not. Those
I
are
don't
good
like it.
teams. Those are good teams you got to play. Those
I
last
don't.
6
I
games.
don't currently like how
Tampa's
our,
not good. Or the last
how
2
our
series. you said.
Our tiebreaker against the Mariners is kind of spooking me. They're 31
What
and
is it?
18 against the AL West. We're 28 and 18 against the AL East. But also, we still have 2 more series. And what they have just. I don't know. I don't have their schedule pulled up, but currently they would
Listen,
hold the intra division.
if we come up on a scenario where we're worried about the tiebreakers, I don't think it's in the cards anyway. Like I think you've fucked up bad enough.
Counterpoint. If we
Hand on shoulder. If we're talking about
counterpoint. If we are looking at the tiebreakers and it breaks our way, Jake, we are quite literally in the cards,
Right.
the wild
Yeah.
cards.
But I don't think I think it's like what's the lead you would have blown in that scenario? 6 games? In like 3 weeks? Whatever.
How many more crochet starts do we have?
2.
2?
I think right now he's lined up to start the first game of the wild card series.
Okay.
Like
Yes, that's
the
correct.
way it's set for now.
He is currently lined up to start.
I know the K-Bird fits. Pin that. I've been saying this for a few weeks. Like the magical scenario, the opposite of the doomsday scenario, is that Toronto and Detroit have both clinched their buys by those last 6 games.
Especially Detroit, because there's a world where maybe Toronto slags off this week and the Yankees catch up, because again they're not exactly facing murderer's row, the Yankees, so
No,
the
but
Blue
Toronto-
Jays have
see-
something to play for.
Do you think either team would care about the first seed, or they would just be satisfied with the bye?
I think Toronto would want the 1 seed
Right.
with how well they play at home.
See, then I'm not sure that you're going to get either, because Detroit
With a chance, then if you make it to the World Series, you could get home field for the World Series if it's not Milwaukee or
Right.
whoever would be at towards the top who could match them in wins.
Then I think we might be in
Which
trouble.
how many wins do the Phillies have?
Let me pull it up.
Because they just clinched the
90,
East.
and Milwaukee has 91.
Yeah, they're not going to catch Milwaukee, but I'm saying if it wasn't Milwaukee somehow.
I just
because I'm with William. The Blue
which
Jays
is
would
the
wanna
last
secure
series,
the one.
Toronto or Detroit? Detroit's the
Detroit.
last series.
Detroit.
Right? Yeah, I don't think you're going to get either team taking the foot off the gas for when we play them.
Paul Allen, yeah, technically teams that have gotten the bye haven't been amazing, but last year it was 2 bye teams that had made it, and it's also such a small sample size that you can't really get much from it. You got to extrapolate it a little bit. It's only been a couple of years.
The Cubs have 87 wins. Like I knew they were in the wild card hunt. I don't think I realized they were. Still playing
the
this
Tiger
well.
who just hit a home run to tie it. Kerry Carpenter just tied the game against the Guardians in the bottom of the ninth. So that's
Okay.
That's good.
We like
for
that.
us.
That's good.
Yeah, we like that.
Finish them. Finish them. Break their
Finish
spirit.
them. All right, let's talk Nintendo Direct, huh?
Nintendo, you said it's maybe one of the best Nintendo Directs ever.
I was
G.
very satisfied. People weren't happy though. I was digging it.
State your case. Explain yourself.
Okay, so people were kind of PO'd about the DK Bonanza DLC, and while it's probably not worth $20, probably should have been $10. I bought it because I love that game. It's pretty expansive. Like it's actually they marketed it poorly. It's actually quite big what they've added. So I've found that quite fun. I'm very excited about the Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition because I thought that game was spectacular.
Mario Wonder is a great game.
Galaxy 1 and 2 are 2 of my favorite games ever made. So
I never played the Galaxy games. I might pick that up for Switch.
Fitz.
I might.
Well, you can't. Can you?
It's available on Switch 1.
Oh, it is?
Or it's going to be available on Switch 1.
Cool.
From what I can tell from the Direct, I think it will be.
Let me see. Amazing games, magnificent games. I adore them. And what else was there? They announced a Yoshi game. That's kind of what. Oh yeah, Fitz, you're right. They are on. Yeah.
What's the name of that Yoshi? Awful name for a game. I'm sure
Yoshi and the
fun.
Mysterious Book or something.
Yeah.
Is that what it-
They call it the Mysterious Book. No other book is.
Oh Jesus! What else was there?
The Virtual Boy is
big
crazy.
thing. Oh, that's
to bring
insane.
Back. That's
who is
crazy.
that even? Who is that for?
Not me.
Yeah, Mario Tennis. That sucks. Who cares? Pokopia looks fun. I'm kind of intrigued by that.
Yeah, because
Legend ZA looks good, and that they announced that DLC.
Don't want to alarm anyone. I heard a crowd pop.
Shit.
Amidst the tuba outside, I heard a very loud crowd pop.
Home run crowd pop? Or
I
no?
didn't. No, I didn't see the lights go off. But
All right.
SETI.
all right, just
Drop.
a single. Okay.
Yeah,
Loop
base
single.
hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Was that it?
that's all. That is all. That's my update.
All right, thanks.
Did the crowd pop for the tuba? I was just about to suggest that, Botsy. Maybe they
Yeah,
start
you know what?
playing
I take it
the
back.
Hawaii Five-O
I think I
theme.
was just overjoyed about Mario Galaxy, and everything else is kind of mid.
And the
now
movie?
that Yeah, I don't really care about the movie, but
It's the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I know, and it has Yoshi.
A lot of paid DLC. I've noticed that. Like
That's what are you gonna do? That's what games are these days.
you gonna lie down and take it? Do you have Nintendo stock or something like that? Are you trying to boost up your shares?
But as far as
get advice from Morning Brew to invest in Nintendo, or
as far as gaming companies go in 2025, their pricing is often annoying, but Nintendo they release great games. I don't know
their
what you
quality.
want me to say.
I mean, their
It's
reputation
quality.
speaks for itself.
Yeah. I know you haven't played Bonanza yet, but
I've heard nothing but good things.
It's fucking awesome. It's so good. I do agree though that they're gonna need. I mean, this is only stuff the rest of the year though. I bet they have something big like March, April next year, like a big system.
What's the big holiday release? Are they giving a big
It's
holiday
Pokemon.
release?
I think it's just Pokemon.
Is that? I mean, I know Pokemon has their huge fans. I mean, Dan in the chat saying, "Hell yeah for Pokemon," but for holiday, do you think that's going to be enough to move consoles? Because that's going to be a huge thing to move the consoles. I mean, obviously, Mario Kart World is a huge part of that double play.
I mean,
at
at holiday for Switch 2, Yeah, actually, you're right. That'll be the only. Yeah, because Pokemon and Metroid Prime 4 are both on both systems, so that's actually those will not be movers.
Yeah.
Oh, it ended. The game ended.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's not good.
Yeah, that sucks.
Don't love that.
Yeah. Well,
It's a bad loss. Anything else, Paul?
yeah. Yeah.
Are we excited for one battle after another?
Oh, Fitz. I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah. I've heard, again, the early reviews on that, early returns have been spectacular. When's it out? Next weekend?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to be there. Little
Yeah,
PTA
Red
action.
Sox.
I'm trying to. I'll just ignore for the fact. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to make the playoffs. I choose to still believe.
The thing is, though, like, if this offense... I know it's the playoffs, anything can happen. What are they going to score? 2 runs in 2 games? And then that's it? Like, what are you...
Hey, that's what we did all this for?
Like, oh, fun.
Just play the Arsenal defense way. You know what I mean? Just win each game 1-0. You know,
Fucking Tigers. Fuck off.
walk off.
No, it's 5-3 the Cleveland in the top of the 10th now.
Oh, shit.
Tomorrow is NCBD. I don't know what that means.
Tomorrow's also Section 10 night at Fenway.
I hate those guys.
Our rivals.
I hate all of them.
Section 10. You rascals.
Tomorrow, what the fuck is NCBD? Am I stupid? NCBD. Help me out, guys. What is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
The reason I haven't chimed in is because I don't know.
Oh, new comic book day. Duh. What am I grabbing tomorrow? I'm grabbing Absolute Flash and I think Nightwing tomorrow. I think that's all, though. It's also Batman Day. Or no, Batman Day is Friday, but I think there's some shit out tomorrow for it.
How often do they pump out comic books? Like, is it like a weekly
Well, it's
installment?
monthly, but
Monthly.
they're staggered, so every week there's something to
I
go
see.
get at the store.
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, grabbing Nightwing and grabbing Absolute Flash tomorrow. That's what Jakey boy is grabbing.
Liam, what do you got going on? You've been quiet during this pod off Lansdowne.
I'm just crunching numbers over here. I'm looking at the standings, the
I'm
scoreboard.
just sipping the tea.
Yeah, I will be in attendance the next 2 days though. So, the Red
Mister,
Sox
I'm
will-
saving for the
will surely
playoffs.
win.
Going to the games.
So the season
No,
is
I
over.
already bought those.
The season is
Fitz,
over.
Fitz, I wasn't coughing up $120 for standing room against the Yankees if it's not a playoff game.
You should have coughed
I
up
tried.
thousands of
I was-
dollars
I
to
was-
join us in the Duncan Suite on Saturday. That was
Yeah,
wonderful.
Take out a,
Where
a
I met
small
my,
loan.
I saw my good friend Brian Cashman next to us on the box over.
Get him on the pod.
Alex kept going, "Do you want to take a selfie with him?" I was like, "No, that's going to be used against me. I don't need to take a selfie with Brian Cashman. I just need to make sure he's in the selfie that I'm taking myself."
Oh,
I can't
60
believe
yards.
they're doing the fucking September collapse again. That's so funny.
Keep the
Get
feet.
a-
I'm
get a
gonna
new
push
bit.
the
a
screen.
new
Keep
bit.
the feet.
No, I'm not
Come on.
even mad about it in the same way.
Our boys
'cause
need
the
us. Come on.
The injuries are like a legitimate excuse. Like I get why the offense sucks right now, but it's still it's funny. Like I don't know. I have not read the. I keep hearing from so many people the Transformer comics are really good. I just caught up on Batman Dark Patterns, which is awesome, and then that's what made me. I then went and bought all of Dan Waters' Nightwing run, and he's awesome. I think he might be my favorite writer cooking right now. Does Cora get some blame? I mean, yeah, but also I don't know. Like good players.
I
are
mean,
playing
I'm just
poorly.
looking at September. The
We're
last couple
talking like
years.
they're already eliminated.
No, but I'm just saying like it's not inspiring that they're
Of
finishing.
course,
this
it's
way.
not
I
inspiring
just-
what we've seen the last couple of days, but they're
All
still
right, but
in a playoff.
last year, September of last year, 11-15. September 2023, 8-19. September 2022, 12-14. Like, Let's get serious. Enjoy being serious. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all
I would
I'm
like them
saying.
to be very serious as well. I still think we're going to the playoffs. How far we go, I don't know.
I think I'll be able to definitively tell you after the first game of the Tampa Bay series. I'll be like, they're making it or they're not. You'll know on Friday.
I don't believe you. I think even if they win Friday and they struggle, you're gonna be like, you're gonna hold
Yeah,
back.
if they win and they score 1 run again, yeah. You cannot win games scoring 1 and 2 runs.
You cannot lose games in MLB and still win.
I don't think every position next year is locked down. If you look at the lineup today, half the roster is different than what you would presume opening day would give you next year.
That's in
Which is
reference to
fair.
a YouTube comment from Jamie there.
Yeah, comment from Jamie. Like, first base, second base, 2 outfield spots, and DH are probably all different on opening day next year. Right?
Bottom 6 in Minnesota. It's 10-7 Yankees, so they're not out of the woods
No,
yet.
7-3 guards over here in Detroit.
Yeah, that one's done. Thanks for
With
nothing.
men on second and third and 1
Thanks
out.
for nothing.
They'll probably get another
I'm
one or
glad.
two.
I'm glad the auto industry collapsed. I'm glad.
I hate that they were bailed out.
Yeah. Fucking Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Well,
Bot,
at
you
least
make a good
Texas-
point. Maybe this is where we wrap up. When do we debut the overometer? I mean, the overometer has been spliced around all throughout the season, but we can end with an overometer just to put a number to it. 1 being we are absolutely chilling and grilling. We have no worries. 10
back.
is
One
literally
we're
that
back.
like they are
1
eliminated.
is we're back.
1 is we're back. 10 is literally it's over. Like we are eliminated. Like that's 10.
I'd say 5. I'm teetering right now.
I would have said
Like,
that you would have been higher.
I also would have said higher
No, because
for
if
him.
if they go win the next 2 games of the series, it's like you are in a pretty good spot. It's like every game means a ton right now, and right now
11 left.
I'm at 3.8.
Jamie, I just want to quickly respond to Jamie's comment. The lineup tonight will be different, but every position is accounted for. Well, they were like 45 and 28 when all those guys were playing every day. So, I mean, that was working. I don't. It's like July and August was really good. So, I won't really have many problems.
Liam, where are you on the overometer?
K-Bird. That's so succinct. Fitz, can you pin K-Bird's comment there? I mean, that says it all, really.
Yeah.
Well, what
Yeah.
does it say for people who are listening?
It says, I think they get in, but it's still over. I mean, yeah. Yeah. They're going to win. They're going to get swept if this is the lineup. Yeah.
You still thinking on the overometer, Liam?
Yeah, put me at a 4.3.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
we could do
It's-
decimals on the over-under.
It's not over, but I'm not inspired.
Now we can.
Okay.
Dan had 7.93, so in the YouTube chat. The overometer for this episode of Pod on Lansdowne is at 9.9997 because we're just about to end it. In fact, we can end it right here unless there's anything else.
Last episode of the regular season next week.
That is true.
Who's ready?
Should come in with like war paint next week.
We
Like,
should.
it's gonna be like
It's
real
an actual.
real shit.
It's the closest we've gotten to a POL playoff appearance.
That would be such.
Will they?
so
will
bad.
they hold on?
Please.
Tune in next week.
Oh my goodness. Emoji and song of the week. Seth, how could I forget? First of all, emoji of the week is. Any thoughts?
Mm,
How How about the battery emoji?
Tuba. Are there
Tuba.
Any,
If
any
thebe
musical, is there
there a tuba?
There's got to be
Is
some
there a tuba?
brass instrument.
A brass
Any
instrument. A
Yeah.
brass instrument. There you go.
She's
There you
still
go.
going out there.
I don't know why I suggested a battery. I was just trying to think of the most random one I could think of. But yeah, brass instrument. Song of the week.
Ooh.
Can I cheat? I technically have two, but they flow into each other. It's like one of those things where on an album.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
You better be going somewhere with this. First song is "We're So Starving" by Panic at the Disco. Technically the first song on their 2008 sophomore effort, Pretty Odd. The second song that I'm adding is the one directly after that, which is probably the song you're more familiar with, 9 in the Afternoon by Panic at the Disco. Because it flows right in.
Fun album.
Pretty Odd is sensational. I have it on vinyl, as a matter of fact. It's a great album. Northern Downpour, great song.
Alex Cora says likely no Willier tomorrow. I think it is.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it might actually be over, guys.
Nice.
He's got to be fucked up if they're not like making him play tomorrow.
Racer says, I know it's over. The Smiths. We got to get Lenny DiNardo on the show to talk
mine
about
is
the
mine is
Smiths.
When It's Over by Sugar Ray.
When It's Over. I've been listening to the playlist recently. There's more Sugar Ray in there than you would think. There's a couple of Sugar Ray tracks. Mark McGrath is well represented in the
He's
Song
cooking.
of the Week
Sugar
playlist.
Ray.
He's cooking.
I love Sugar Ray.
Liam, what do you got?
Doesn't have to do with the Red Sox, but I've been listening to a lot of early Dua Lipa lately, so I'm gonna go with "Hotter Than Hell" off her debut album.
Dua also has a fair amount of representation. You know what? As a matter of fact,
That
let me just
checks
double
out.
check to make sure that we haven't repeated any of those songs, because I know there's a good amount of Sugar Ray, and I know there's a good amount of.
That's okay. That's okay. We love Sugar Ray.
But we don't have to repeat the song.
Yeah, but this one has "over" in it.
Well, there's actually only one Sugar Ray song in there. Oh, okay. It's only words
one?
to me. I thought there was more.
Well
Yeah.
represented, huh?
That's a
I
great
thought.
song.
Hand up. I was wrong. Well, now it, Liam. Now they are going to be more well represented. There's going to be 2 Sugar Ray songs in there. Dua's got 4 songs in there.
Oh, I have a final question to pose. This could be how we end the episode.
Which artist is the most represented in our
no
song of the week?
If the Red Sox like continue to suck, but do make the playoffs, do you think that will satiate people? Like if they then get dog walked in 2 games, but they
No.
make it, you don't.
I think by Christmas people will be like it never even happened. Be like, no,
Like
it
Don
doesn't even
Draper?
count as.
Don
It doesn't even
Draper
count.
talking
Yeah, it'll shock you how much that never happened.
Yeah, no, people are still going to be upset.
Yeah,
Like,
Joe
think
Ryan.
about, like,
Joe Ryan,
think about
best
the
be
Blue
my
Jays.
Christmas present.
The Blue Jays have made the playoffs 3 of the last 5 years. Probably going to be 4 of the last.
Is that true?
6. Yeah, 3 of the last 5 years. They're 0-6.
Oh my god.
So it doesn't feel like they made the playoffs.
Right.
All right, yeah.
So and the Orioles last 2 years. What is that? 0-5. They got swept in the DS and then the wild card last year.
Yeah.
I don't think those fans feel like they were at the.
Yeah,
were in
okay,
the
you're right.
playoffs.
No,
Especially not Orioles
I
fans.
would feel the same way. I'm just saying, like, I really was curious what you guys think the fan base would.
No,
Probably
I would
not.
be.
Nope.
I'd be rip shit. That would be so sad.
Yeah, if they get bounced right away 2 games in the wild card series and we pop on for a series review there, it's not going to be good. Not going to be happy vibes. But we don't have to worry about that right now.
11 to go.
11 to go. This is it. Don't get scared now. To quote Home Alone.
You best start believing in September collapses.
You're in
You're in one. Fuck! I gotta watch that movie. Which one is that? Is that the second one?
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
Yeah. Wow, what a trilogy. Good pictures.
My man. Oh my god, it's escaping me. Who
Keira
directed it?
Knightley.
It's Verbinski, right?
Yeah, Score Verbinski. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know why that
Isn't
escaped
he? Is he like in director's jail? Isn't he?
Yeah.
Johnny
he's-
Depp.
yeah.
Captain Jack. David
Nice,
Jones.
Fitz.
Giant
Sick,
Squid.
sick reference, Fitz.
Sick reference.
Your references are out of control, dude.
That in and of itself is a great reference.
Mine?
Yeah.
Name that movie.
That's super bad.
No, you're wrong.
I thought it was super bad.
No, This Is the End.
Oh. I just saw it was Jonah Hill.
That is Jonah Hill, though, right? Yeah.
It is Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Do you know who he's talking to? Final part of the trivia question.
P. Diddy.
Jay Baruchel.
Oh.
Never would have gotten that. We never would have gotten that.
Was that before or after he trained his dragons?
I guess that would have been during, because that was
in the midst of the training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good.
Ending on a strong note, let's say, in this episode. That's going to do it this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We appreciate you, as always, for joining us, especially those who joined us on YouTube, youtube.com/@podonlansdowne. That's where you're going to want to join if you want to be in the chat next time around for the final episode of the regular season. Until then, for Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. We will talk to you next time. Go Sox. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.